says.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
We're here.
I'm not streaming tonight. There's no song request available. I'm logging off. I'll see you later.
Later,
What's up? How's it going, guys?
It's
trying to
getting
get
cold here.
the map and everything up right now.
Prove it.
Roll20 is being extremely slow.
I think the internet is having problems switching over from the net neutrality to
Oh, to
Yeah,
so
the
much.
microtransaction model.
Yeah.
How long until we hit the paid stream?
don't know.
We are paying to stream.
Yeah.
I don't pay shit.
You get free internet and electricity?
Mhm.
We all
Crazy,
know. We all know Mac Daddy speak is what pays all our bills.
I love when you say that because I just think about giving you money directly. Like, why have the middleman? Like, you know? And then I wonder, oh yeah, I'm glad he's working for me and all the things that he does for me. Thanks.
I am a government contractor.
I know
Yeah.
you mention it every other stream.
fraud, waste, and abuse is pretty much my forte.
Oh, man.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear the last part. You talking about sticking a fork in your eye?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, sorry, you were just still really bad.
Yeah, it's going to remain really bad until I buy a new one.
Oh, I'm aware.
um,
It's good. Things are good. How you guys doing?
I'm good. I'm trying to
Great, you're-
put the
Great, you're
inspirations
feeling
up.
sassy today, guys. Well, Jake is our sassy pants.
We all got inspired?
I'm just letting him take
No,
control while I
I-
sit here and talk to girls on Tinder.
I'm taking the right inspireds away. I forgot to remove them last time. Who's not inspired? Harry and Bilbert are not inspired.
Prove it.
Okay. There you go. Have the snow wipe it away. There you go. Now you're not inspired. So last time you guys took to the high seas. And
Yes, we did.
started making your way down south from Luskin.
I think we got some calamari along the way.
Yeah, you countered
I
some
didn't-
squid,
Roast.
and you stole a man's livelihood, left him penniless, crying at the dockside as you sailed away with his boat.
He's fine.
Snooze, you lose. That's what my grandma always said.
I don't think we left him penniless. I think he's trying to steal a boat, too. I think he was a shifty character.
Whatever you need to tell yourself, sleep at night.
Yeah. I like that. Like, we were thinking about skipping going to the town, but then you're like, well, there might be some people in need of some help of some kind. And we want to do that. And we end up just stealing a guy's boat and leaving. Later, nerds.
Well, we found somebody who was in need of help, and we helped
We
ourselves.
relieved him of
Yeah.
his livelihood. Yeah.
We were
in
the
need of
ones in
help.
need of help.
Yeah. So, so you guys did that. Shenanigans ensued. You are about a third of the way from Luskin to Port Last, and you're on the high seas. It's a beautiful day. It's still a little brisk in the air, but
I lean over the
sun
rail
shining,
and
not a
vomit.
cloud in the sky.
The high seas? Is this the ocean of Bob Marley?
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
The
Everyone's a pothead in this game. Fucking giants.
or in Latin as it's known, Bobus Marlis.
Bob Marlis.
Mm-hmm.
You said halfway to Port Last? Well, I guess we'll just, like, go
Go all the way to Port Last.
all the way to Port Last.
All right.
Oh, did we ever check on the dudes that were on the bottom side of the boat?
Yeah, they're fine.
They're fine.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Very good.
What's
They
the
did-
deal?
they
They
did a
had some
great
wounds,
job.
but a good night's rest and they'll all be shipshape.
Have we all rested?
Yeah.
Yes.
What's the
yes,
dog?
you've all-
What's the dog doing?
the dog is riding on the stern of the ship, taking in the salt water.
Oh,
There's the
no.
stern.
And rusting.
Yeah.
The dog is rusting.
No, we've been oiling him.
There.
Yeah, he's lubed up like. to
Can
the
I go
nines,
back
think.
to attempting to fish since I was never able to when the squids attacked?
Yes, you can.
I would like to attempt to fish.
Do it. Survival.
Oh, okay.
I
guess
also want to attempt to fish.
I bet I catch more fish than you.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
As soon as
Ooh,
I
I
find
bet
my
Should
I
we
bet you
start-
don't.
Should we start a bet on the?
as soon as I find my character sheet.
I bet I catch more fish than you.
All right. on. I'm getting my character sheet up. It's being slow.
God, you're the worst fisherman ever.
It's doing the loading thing. It's doing the loading thing.
He's being patient with his fish.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm
Drinking
gonna
fishing.
base it
You
off
Drinking
on
Fishing
fishing is just to get really, really impatient and storm away after 5 minutes.
You're doing. You said a survival check.
yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Oh!
God damn it. Good thing we didn't bet anything. Haha.
All right, Covell, you managed to pull up a pretty decent sized tuna. Wait, this is a fantasy world. A
You could say mahi mahi, and people would think it's
fluna.
A diner tuna.
Yeah, a dire tuna. Yeah, you bring up it's like 12 pounds, but Harry, you get one. It's 12.5 pounds. That's beautiful, and that should be enough to feed half the crew for a day. That'll feed all of you for a day. You're all hungry.
a tuna's pretty big.
And we have all
No,
the
it is
calamari
12
that Harry
pounds and
roasted
12.5
as well.
pounds.
A dire tuna is only 12.5 pounds.
It's a baby dire tuna. You gotta start somewhere.
Because like regular tuna get up to like a ton. You know that, don't you?
Yeah, I know they can get real big, but this is a fantasy world.
So, all right.
And we're all
It's a
fantasy
dire
girls.
yellowfin tuna.
I love baby dire tuna.
All right, I want to attempt to big game fish, and instead of feeding the crew my tuna, I am going to use my 12-pound tuna as bait for what would be a larger shark.
Okay, you'll have
Is
to
that a
do that for the
euphemism?
next day, though. Because you've already spent, like, all day fishing and fighting squid.
Just one tuna, one 12-pound tuna, all day fishing.
Yep.
Yeah, it
Okay.
beats you up real good.
So much for that 20.
Because remember, you spent a lot of time fishing before the squid came. That's actually how the squid found your boat.
Oh, this is on the same day. I thought we rested after the squid, so I thought this was the next day after the squid fight. 'cause
Is
you
there
said
any
rested.
squid left on the boat?
Yeah, there's 2 giant squid sitting on the boat. Not a giant squid, but a large squid.
Can I turn it into sashimi?
Squid
I don't
shimi.
know that you can turn squid into sashimi, can you?
I don't know. I have no idea. I know nothing
There is
about
octopus.
I know nothing of
octopus.
Japanese cuisine.
it. Literally zero.
But is there squid sashimi?
Sometimes.
No.
Sometimes
You know
I
what,
eat
Covell? Give it
hibachi.
a try. Why not?
This is a fantasy world. You
Right.
know?
It is.
Yeah.
What am I?
Sashimi.
What am I
We're all
rolling?
fantasy girls.
You can do survival to prep it.
No, oh, sorry guys.
I'm helping.
Carell basically said "Ching chong ding a ding dong" as he cut up some squid on the deck.
Many sided dice. Oh, squid sashimi is a thing. The
There
more
you
you know.
go. Thank you, many sided.
Fuck you guys. I knew that. I knew that the whole
Did not
time.
make it with a
Hmm.
9.
Thank you, many sided.
So yeah, you're making some squid. Harry,
I'm
you're gonna use your tuna to catch even bigger fish.
Yeah, I mean, like, what? So this is a fishing vessel, right? Like a commercial fishing vessel.
I mean, it's a small fishing boat. It's like
Well,
15
I mean, like,
feet
what do you-
wide and like
That's a
Maybe.
pretty big fishing boat.
30 feet long. But it's a
Yeah,
sailboat. So a lot of it is like ballast and sails and all the rigging that goes into the sail.
Right.
Is there supplies on board for larger game fishing?
Your rods are pretty big.
Hey, got it.
There's supplies on the boat.
Hey.
Beep beep boop boop. Okay.
Anyway.
So
Okay.
yes,
Hey, Jake,
you
how's your-
can do
how's your
larger
hair
game
going?
fishing.
Okay, I'm going to take a little bit of rope and tie myself to one of the masts
Okay.
and attempt a larger game fish.
All right. Great. Go ahead and do. Since you're doing larger game fish, I'm gonna need you to make 2 survival checks for me.
I mean, you know, it's not any harder to catch a bigger fish if you're using bigger bait. It's the same concept.
Look, it's a series of luck. It's easier to catch smaller stuff. Give me 2. I'm using this to generate what you're gonna catch, if anything.
All right.
I have an idea. Tie me to a rope, and I'll go in the
Holy
water with my
God
dad.
damn.
I think
Oh, Harry.
I think he got it.
Yeah, maybe
I think you got it.
Yeah. Yeah, so
You just wasted all those 20s, man.
you catch a kraken. No.
That cannot be real. No, that's real. What do you, unless he's like somehow broken my survival thing.
That's 3 straight 20s.
Yeah, you managed to
No, it's not
get
broken.
something pretty big on your line, and it's so big. I need you to roll a strength check to keep a hold of it.
Can I help him? Can I help him?
Yes, you can.
Let's all jump in.
I before anything else happens, I look to Gobel and I say, "We're gonna need a bigger boat."
I'm not very strong. I'm sorry.
I'm
All
not
right.
helping either.
Apparently, I'm still hungover. I'm
No,
hungry.
Harry,
we
do your
need your
strength check.
help.
All right.
That's better than I thought it would be.
So
I
the
flex while I
rod
do
is
that.
slipping out of your hands, Harry.
I asked Bilbert to use sleight of hand and quickly tie the rod as well. That way we don't lose the rod. Like while I'm holding onto it, it's slipping away. I'm yelling for Bilbert to assist and tie off the rod to the boat.
I need
You know
you
what I'm
all to roll a strength
need-
check again to
I need
keep hold of it.
dexterous people
as
to
you
help.
go
Tie it to his penis. What's going on with
I'm
the
getting,
strength
I'm getting
check?
stronger, guys.
Hold on.
No, I need you to make a
Oh, I'm
dexterity
getting
check,
weaker.
Bilbert, to
Oh, okay.
to tie off my rod.
I love tying off your rod.
All right. Gosh, just as
Or I don't know if it's
the
dexterity.
rod starts slipping out of your hand, Harry, Bilbert manages to grab rope up from the side and just whip it around and ties it to you and the mast. And there's
Yes.
now you can feel it. What?
I just tied it to Harry.
Yeah, but I tied myself off before
okay,
I started.
okay,
this.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
Harry, as it's pulling, you can feel like the rope constricting around you a little bit, but it's not going anywhere.
Oh my goodness.
Your boat is actually being pulled a little bit.
This is fantastic. This is everything I wanted to happen. All right, what next?
How can we see this thing that he's pulling?
You
Right.
guys go ahead and keep making strength saving throws to pull it in.
How
And,
deep is it?
There we go.
If it takes too long, then your line's gonna break.
I rolled a
Can
22.
we see it? 'Cause I
doing
might
real
want to
good.
dive in and stab it in its face to.
Well, I was going to say someone prepare like a gaff or a stabby stab so we can get it once it gets close to the boat.
a stabby stab.
I'm yelling out orders like an experienced fisherman.
Is the 22 good enough to get it in?
I give up.
No, it is not. But you are bringing it in.
I'm not helping.
Keep rolling your.
15.
Oh!
Oh, I got 16,
20.
12.
17.
Oh God.
9.
17.
Awesome.
Oh,
Okay. Just
17.
keep
21.
reeling. Keep
21.
reeling.
oh
While
yeah, I
I look
got
for,
18.
24.
Oh, guys, I'm getting so close.
wait, I can't keep up with this. I don't know.
26.
I don't know
Oh,
what's
I
going on.
saw 26. I saw 20. I saw 26.
I got 18.
There was a 26 in there somewhere.
Oh
There
my
was
God.
Oh, 21.
Crit.
Guys, I
Because-
can't keep up with this. I don't know what's going on.
Just look for the green
I
square.
just
No,
look over. I
keep
see a
reading.
double failure. The line breaks. I'm just kidding.
What? No!
All right.
Come on, Catlin. I got him. Look at that.
Yeah, you guys are bringing it in, no problem.
Oh my goodness.
Except for me, I'm really not helping.
What a game.
Hey, hold on. guys.
Are you guys not entertained?
It's a fishing
Graveyard barely,
God.
Graveyard barely touching the rope.
I'm just like,
He sneezed on it.
Graveyard
Yeah,
actually cuts the
All right. Just a sec.
rope.
All right. You said you were. Hang on. What's the challenge on this? All right. Cool. So you start reeling it in, and you can see the shape of this fish you caught, and it's easily 20, 25 feet in length.
Has anybody read the book The Old Man and the Sea and remember how it ends?
yeah, it's not very good.
Not very good.
I don't mean that in the sense of quality. It's just sad.
It's just sad.
Oh, Catlin, you gotta update our banners and our pictures.
What?
Is it
Oh
leveled
yeah, yeah. They leveled up, by the way.
Oh,
I,
yeah.
Forgot to say that.
I'm a 7 boy.
How are we level 7 and I only have a level 4 spell?
Because that's how it works. You've been playing D&D for how many years, Jake?
I play Pathfinder, not D&D.
It's the same thing.
Your mom's the same thing.
Whoa!
Alright. Let me just get this all set up. Alright, cool. And it's, hang on. Filbert's like a big...
To be fair, this is also the very first time in my life I've ever played a caster.
What were you gonna
Oh,
say?
okay. That makes more
Filbert's a
sense.
big what?
I meant Covell. Covell's a big bear. Alright,
Okay.
so as you reel it in... one sec.
I do play a pretty damn good bard. Callan can attest to that.
I really
miss
miss
our bard.
I really miss Adam as a bard. That was fun.
You
I miss
reel in
Omi as a bard.
this huge shark up on your ship, and you quickly realize, oh shit, it's real big.
it's a shark.
Yeah,
Filbert, stab it.
it's
Stab
probably
I
about
stab it.
20 feet out.
With my rapier.
Wait, do we want to kill it? Why, what are we gonna do with it dead? Wait, is
What
there
are we gonna
value
do with
to
it
this?
alive?
Well, it's a giant shark.
If we go to a port, we can sell this, right?
Oh yeah,
And
for
we're-
sure.
Oh yeah, okay, then it's ours. We're getting it. We're making some money.
All right, so it's
Should I-
about you're reeling it in. It's about 20 feet out from the boat at this point.
I have
Oh,
those
we already got
hand,
it in.
I have those hand
No, you have it in like it's at the boat, but you haven't landed it. You have not landed this thing.
Oh, so what we need to do to land it?
Or we need to gaff it. We need to stab it and kill it.
okay, I have those hand crossbows and I'll shoot
Okay,
and,
that's.
and go onto it and then just stab it a bunch of time in its face.
I think you might make it angry. It's a pretty big shark. We need
It's
something
about
bigger than.
25 feet in length.
We might need something bigger than daggers going into.
I have rapiers, thank you.
I could wild shape into a bear.
So you remember that half work that we hired? That's very strong.
I also have a great axe.
Yeah, but you're helping me hold on to the rod right now, Riley.
But,
Oh, yeah,
it's
we all
true.
are.
I have my hands on your rod. I forgot.
Yeah, you're rubbing off on it. You remember that half work I hired that seems very strong and capable?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you had two
Yeah.
of them.
Yeah. They know how to gaff a fish, I'm assuming, because this is kind of their job.
Yes, but where are they going to gaff
good
it
call.
with?
We're on a fishing vessel.
You're on a fishing vessel that has nets, and the rods you have are largely look like they're just for entertainment.
Where
Did they
the
have-
squids
did they have
attacked us
weapons?
are their splintered pieces of wood.
Did they have weapons? They have weapons?
Yeah, they do have weapons.
What are their weapons?
They got big old axes or long swords, I guess,
Oh, yeah.
because they're sailors.
Get on out there and get that shark for me, boys. I'll give you some commission. You each get 5% of the profits off this.
And
The
a good-
orcs like look at the giant man-eating shark, and look back at you, and then look at the shark. They're like, you lead.
Me? Okay. Riley, can you hold? Is Riley capable to hold on to the fish by himself?
He can certainly try.
Tie himself off in the rod to the mast as well. Gilbert. And then I'm going to go first because I ain't a bitch.
All right, you're going into the water with the shark.
I need a sword. Does anybody have a sword?
I do.
I have a javelin. You can have my javelin.
Can't you hit it with your
Sure.
fire bolts?
Do you care if I lose it?
Not really.
I'm really not that good with my sword.
Here, now I'll give it my javelin, Captain.
Can you firebolt
Okay.
that guy?
I'll buy you a new one if I lose it. All
It's
right.
not a big deal. I barely ever use it.
So I'm gonna climb up onto the mast to jump off the mast in like an aerial way down onto the shark, kind of. Like,
Like into
Like
the
that?
water. All right.
Yeah, like jumping spear first into the water.
Sounds
of course,
like
with my
acrobatics.
feet tied.
So
good.
badass.
I'm going to give you a sneak attack then, or not a sneak attack, a surprise attack.
I'm
You're diving
using.
straight onto the shark.
I'm more so using my body weight jumping off the tallness as the damage, as the ability to affect it, because I'm not strong enough to just like stab a spear, kind of.
I'll give you advantage when you dive down, just because he's like at the surface, kind of where you've reeled him in, and okay.
I think
I
we're about
need
to lose our
everyone
wizard, guys.
to go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh.
Now, as promised, these orcs are coming in behind me because they said you first, implying that if I did it, they would help me.
Dude,
They
I use that
certainly
on
did
my
say
son
that.
all the time.
And let's get some fishing.
Harry's dead, guys.
Hang on, I gotta find the right.
I'm not even close to being dead.
Man, if I was a couple levels higher, I could just turn into a giant octopus and just strangle
You see, Spates. Wow, Harry created his own random encounter.
All right.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Start combat. Let me get their initiative. Okay, that's enough
I
of
think
that.
that's probably pretty.
Let's get some real combat.
It's like the fantasy yakety sax.
This is the.
Yeah,
Is this the Jaws theme?
It's not the Jaws theme. Yeah.
All right, Harry, you get the surprise round.
All right.
Uh,
What rolls do I need to make?
Go ahead and do your girly slap first at advantage, and then we'll use that for your javelin.
Oh, but that's terrible. That's not what I was intending to do. I didn't want to girly slap the shark.
Well, you aren't girly slapping it. I just need it for your attack.
You just girly slap it.
Is there any way I could have cast a true strike before I did this?
I will let you retroactively do it because you were planning.
Okay. There's my true strike.
Beautiful.
Okay, what does that do? You extend your hand and point a finger at a target in range. Of course I did that whenever I was like, I'm jumping on the shark.
Yep.
That gives me an advantage already, so maybe I didn't need that because you already give me advantage, I guess.
How about
Double
double advantage? Roll 3
What is that?
times,
I
take
get
the
to-
highest one.
Just roll 3. Alright, I'm looking for girly slap, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know where it's at. Shit.
Oh, hey, Evie. Sorry, I didn't even realize you were here.
Alright, there's the first. Let me know
Yep.
if I hit, if I need to keep rolling or not. Alright.
Alright, so 18 to hit. That will absolutely hit.
Alright.
Go ahead and roll me a... what's the damage on your javelin, Riley?
It is +1 to hit. 1d6 +1.
Okay, so 1d6 minus 1 damage, Harry. You know what? I'll let you do double damage since you're leaping from the ceiling.
Oh wait,
Uh,
4 1d6 +1 is what it says.
what is it?
I don't know. It says 4 1d6 +1. You know, I don't know shit about this kind of stuff.
It's a d6. I just need to know
Okay.
if it's a d6 or d8.
Slash roll,
no.
so
Roll
2d6.
2d6 minus 2. Boom! You leap from the mast
God damn.
and plunge the javelin into the shark's gill. And you kind of wiggle it around. It's bleeding a little bit, and you're now in the water swimming with.
Am
a
I like
25
holding
foot
on to
long-
the spear while into the shark?
I will let you do a grapple check to try
Also,
and hang on to it.
what happened?
So do
with
athletics.
what happened with the reel?
He's still got a hold of it.
So he's essentially surfing on the shark now because he's holding
Question:
the reel.
Do I get to go
No,
immediately again?
Covell
because
is
of my-
holding the reel and tied to the
Okay.
mast.
Because of my initiative, do I get to go
I'll move.
immediately again? Because I have an idea.
No, you do not immediately get to go again.
Wait, but I had the highest initiative.
I got a surprise round.
No, the bandit captain and the guard have the highest, but they'll get to go, and then you'll get to go again before the shark gets to go.
Okay, I'm gonna make a grapple check. So I haven't fallen off the shark yet until my next turn. Is what I'm
Well-
asking, kind of.
Yeah, sure. Yep.
I mean, you don't have to. I'm trying to get away with a lot here.
Yeah, yeah, you're good for now. You're good for
All
now.
right. So I can make the grapple check though if you want me to.
Go ahead and do it. He's not going to have a turn to throw you off, so you're fine.
What's the grapple check? Is it dexterity or strength?
It is. It's your athletics check.
Athletics. Okay.
All right, cool. Covell, what
Not
are you
great.
doing?
I'm typing. Okay, I'm holding the shark. I can't do anything
Okay,
else.
beautiful. Can you roll me a strength
Yeah.
check?
Keep doing that.
Actually, you're fine. He doesn't. It's only when the
Yeah.
shark tries to break free. All right.
Okay.
This orc kind of stands frozen in the fear on the side and just does a little, shakes his head and pulls out his sword and dives
orc.
in at the shark
Do it, baby.
and hurls a
We're gonna end
javelin
up-
into its side,
We're gonna
dealing
end up
5
losing
points of
crew
damage.
members. I thought he had a broadsword or a longsword.
He grabbed it. He has both. He has a javelin and a
Ah,
sword.
okay.
Nice.
He dives in. The javelin would be easier because you're thrusting through the water instead of the disadvantage for doing the slash. And then this guy will do the same thing. They both are like, "What are we doing?" And they leap onto the shark. Oh wait, I not him.
he lands head first onto the shark.
All right, Great Fear.
I gotta go too. I can't let him go. I'm jumping
Bring out
in.
Dick.
I'm jumping in.
In
I'm
case
going in.
everybody's curious, this is
Here
the
we go.
episode where we jump the shark, so it's all downhill from here.
I'm getting him. I'm getting him.
All right, yeah, that hits it. Oh my
I'm
god.
riding. I'm just grabbing him by the dorsal
Wait,
fin and just stab him right in
at
the
no
gill.
point said Greyfear should jump on the shark.
It's too late. Bilbert, you're done.
Shit.
Get in here, dude! Quick!
All right, fuck it, guys. I use my hand crossbow, and with the silk string, and shoot the. I aim for the face of the shark.
And you're shooting at it?
I was gonna say if you could do
Okay,
anything
it
to keep
is
the shark
it is
tied to the
underwater,
boat.
so you'll be at disadvantage to hit it,
Okay,
which is fine. Still-
okay. I'm still gonna try. Do you just want my short bow for that?
yeah. Just do
Okay.
it at disadvantage. And
Sorry,
make sure you add an arrow back. Since you have to click it again.
Okay.
And then just make sure you add your arrow back. Oh yeah, that'll still hit.
And then I'll tie it. I'll tie it to the ship.
All right.
Right in front of me.
I like
The
it.
YouTube video I just posted is going to be you, Sean, since you had a rope to the shark.
Alright, cool.
Ooh. You jump the shark.
I'm
Nice.
gonna actually draw some. The yellow lines are the
Wait, did my
fishing
turn
lines.
get skipped?
No, it hasn't been your turn yet.
He rolled a 15.
I know.
You skipped it.
We're
he
we're
gets
still
a-
in the surprise round.
Oh.
Oh,
You all
Oh,
get the
everybody-
surprise round because I assume
Oh,
you're
that's
all
right.
planning. And
My
then
bad.
see how the shark's up next? It's gonna skip
Mhm.
his turn, and then we're in the next, and then we're in really in the
I
round
didn't
one.
know. I wasn't
We're
sure.
not-
I wasn't
yeah.
sure. You never
We're not
said-
very smart.
I have to
All
yell
right,
at us.
Bilbert. You guys are yelling at me. I'm gonna put this shark's little babby daddy in here, and it's gonna come get you too.
I just went.
All right.
So it's orc dude.
All right. Cool. You keep sassing me. I'm just gonna put this in there.
Oh shit.
Boop. All right. I don't know what happened. Oh god, I broke it. Okay. If a kraken randomly appears on the map, don't worry about it. Oh, you guys should yell at me. There's a map and everything. I'm not showing you guys. Look at this. There's a map. All right.
They're more concerned about jumping the shark.
Yep.
Yeah.
What the
Yeah.
fuck did you just add to there?
Yeah. That's the kraken I was talking
Son
about.
of a bitch.
What
Just
the
ignore
fuck?
that. All right.
Oh my god!
All right. So
Oh, that's
for
the kraken.
those of
Just
you guys
ignore that.
who couldn't see the map,
Left.
the yellow lines, this one up here, is the fishing line. This one right here is the one Bilbert just shot into the shark and tied to the boat. Bilbert, can I get a dex check from you to see how good your knot is?
You
Make it good, dude. Make it good. I need it.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
Thank you.
Shit.
All right.
You're welcome.
That orc, he already took his turn, accidentally did it. And then let's actually start tracking combat as well. Alright. This one. Gosh, what's that one gonna do? Is gonna go up here and drop the anchor so
Good
that
call.
the shark can't pull the boat.
Nice.
This guard
It's
is
like he's a real fisherman.
flabbergasted that you guys are jumping into the water with this thing. Like, it's not a surprise that the orcs are doing it, but the other two of you.
Wait, is that the thief lady?
These orcs don't have shit on us.
If she
Pulls-
knew me for like 5 minutes longer, I don't think she'd be that surprised.
Pulls out
you
his
guys shocked
spear
when I
and
jumped
starts
into the
trying to
water?
stab it over the edge. It says 5 feet, but it has a 10-foot reach. And stabs the shark underneath you guys. Harry, it's your turn. My god, it's so loud.
Are we missing the thief lady?
No, she just stabbed.
Oh, okay.
No, she's this guy up here who just dropped
okay.
the
She's
anchor.
Oh,
the
that's
man,
right.
she is
She's
the
the bearded
manliest.
one.
Yeah,
So
the one with the beard.
Okay.
Ooh, it's
Currently,
fucking
how
Duh.
we're all positioned on the shark, it cannot
Yes.
bite us, correct?
Ooh, that's not an answer.
It can
I mean,
it can
kinda.
try.
What do you mean it can try?
It can try to bite you.
Thrash.
So the way it would bite me is if it was able to throw me off and then bite me, correct?
Correct.
It can't reach around and like bite me. It's a fucking shark. It's not like
Right. Right. As long as you maintain the hold of its back.
All right, I'm going to wand of web us to the back of the shark.
Oh, no,
Okay.
I
So
wanted to climb
the
up
thing
the
is,
rope
I
and
don't
get
think
out.
web works underwater.
I don't know either.
I
to
don't
be
think it
honest
does.
with you, but that's what I want to do. I don't know.
Oh.
Didn't you sell your web?
No, I sold
No,
my
he has
spider
the
staff.
wand.
Oh.
He just sold his spider staff.
No,
that
I would
doesn't-
never sell that wand. It's way too useful.
He can't do poison damage anymore.
Just can't do poison damage.
Unfortunately, sharks are weak to poison damage.
Can you shoot a web all over its mouth so it can't open its mouth?
Yeah, I'll shoot the web it over its
Okay.
I
mouth.
could,
So-
but the shark is fairly
It will-
strong.
It won't
And
work
so it
because
would-
it has to be anchored between two solid masses.
So my feet and the shark aren't two solid masses. Do you see what I'm
This-
saying? I'm
this one
attaching
leaves-
myself
leaves-
to the shark.
I know, but this says such as walls or trees. I think that's stretching
Oh,
the
the
description
difference
of
between
the
a
spell a
shark
bit
and a
much.
tree.
I like
Come
the
on.
idea though.
Everybody likes the idea, but let me do it.
Well, and it's also underwater, which was another like.
This is a fantasy world.
Maybe I should just wild shape into a dire bear and jump on the shark's back. Let's get really crazy.
Do
Well,
it.
you're
All right,
stuck holding
I
on to
am
the
going
thing.
to attempt to muzzle the shark
Okay.
That
with
sounds risky.
my rope.
What? Okay.
I think of Hampton rope on me.
So you're
I
gonna
also-
go right up
I
to
also
the
have-
shark's mouth?
Hey, Harry, what kind of hook do you want on the hand that you're about to use?
Actually,
No,
How-
it's too late. You have to do it now. I need
how
this.
big is
I
the
need
bag
this.
that Grayfield gave me that currently has nothing in it?
How big is the bag?
Could I get it over the shark's face? Is what I'm saying, like
You-
a muzzle.
like the bag of holding? No, you can't.
Yeah.
It's a bag. It's like a small little.
I wasn't sure if it would
Like a
magically
duffel bag.
conform around his face. I mean, we put like
No,
a
no.
chest thing in
We're
one
just gonna
time.
put a
Remember
shark
that?
in the bag of
He
holding.
put
I
a
do
whole
remember.
beer keg in one
You're
time. And
literally-
I
Yeah,
can't
you
put
can
it
fit
over a
that.
shark's
That's
face.
about this big around, like this, like maybe 2 feet across. You're talking about putting it around a shark whose head is like 8 feet across.
You literally have to put your face in the shark's face to do anything.
No, I don't. If I'm behind it, I take the rope like this and toss it like this, and then tie it off. Have you ever seen
But-
someone wrestle a gator with like tape?
I've never
Yeah,
seen
but
how with rope.
how easy is it
My
to,
life.
remember?
It's a
You're
megalodon.
swimming right now, so it's not that easy to
And-
just toss rope underwater.
A shark's mouth is on the bottom half of its
Yeah.
face. It's not like an alligator where it has a muzzle.
Why are you guys?
I don't want you to kill yourself,
Harry, I'm with
Harry, I
you.
love you.
I'm with you. I love your creative,
I like
fantastic
I like your
All right, I
creative
back
stuff.
it. I'll back it. I'll back
Keep
it.
going.
Whatever. Do it.
You got
All
some
right.
rope. You got
Climb in
this
its
thing stabbed
mouth.
into the
I'll
shark.
back it.
What are you gonna do?
I'm going to attempt to muzzle the shark.
Okay,
Muzzle
go
the
ahead.
shark.
Roll me an athletics.
You better athlete this shit.
Yeah, see, Evie, you can hold a crocodile's mouth close with your bare hands.
Yeah,
But this
the
is-
crocodile is
this is
also a
crocodile.
completely different animal.
It's that's
This is a
okay.
megalodon.
It's basically
fucking
the same thing.
monster shark.
And its mouth right now is full of a big tuna. So
Yeah, it's got a hook in it. Fairly easy.
Yeah, go ahead
yeah,
and
Koval, give that hook a tug.
do an
Go ahead and
athletics to get it around its mouth. I will give you a fair shake.
Oh.
I'm going to use.
That was your action.
No, I'm gonna bend luck with wild magic.
Oh, I like it. I like it.
All right, here's my wild magic roll.
Shit.
Okay.
I hope he transforms
Ooh,
into a
Okay.
giant shark.
Good. Oh, Spooker. You hear that? Spooker's got the plans.
Why not use the fishing net for the muzzle? Because it's on the boat right now, Spooker. That's why. Okay.
You can't. I don't think you can muzzle a shark.
Listen, you
Get
can
with
do
the net.
anything you put your mind to,
All right.
and roll back. Oh wait, it gives me advantage. Oh, that was just my.
Yeah,
second
that
roll.
is advantage, basically. I just let you use it to reroll.
Oh, I can
Hey,
apply
Diamond.
a 1d4.
Hey, Diamond.
I can apply a 1d4 bonus to that as well.
Yeah.
I don't know if that would help me or not.
So yeah, I'll let. Well, it can go up to 11. So go ahead and roll
And
your d4.
What would that do?
Turn it up to 11.
It would make your roll 11.
It's a 10.
Beautiful. All right, let me.
Unsuccessful muzzle. Partially successful muzzle.
One sec. You do
Hey,
not
Diamond.
muzzle it.
Oh, shit.
Alright.
It was just a competitive you versus it. All right,
That's fair.
Heard that vape mom hit.
Covell, you're up.
I mean, I guess I can't really do anything other than hold the shark.
That's all we really need you to do.
Even though I'm the strongest
try to
student
pull
of
it
this
in a
damage.
little
There's already
Pull
5
us-
of us on the shark
Pull us
with weapons.
closer to the boat, maybe?
Can I pull all of you at the same time? Hell yeah, I can. I'm strong.
You're strong.
Yeah,
It's in the boat.
I'm going to try to pull the shark closer to the boat.
All right, go ahead and do a strength check.
Never mind.
Wait, hang on. Nope. You did not do it.
Let's see it, Orc Boy. Let's see it. Make him,
Alright.
make him bleed. Make him bleed.
Do it, or boy.
I track more sharks with the shark's blood.
Yeah. All right. That will hit and do another 8 points of damage to this shark.
Yeah, boy.
And then, Greyfear, it's your turn. You're in the water on the back of the shark.
I'm in the water, and because Bilbert is such a crack shot, he put that arrow right next to me with that beautiful rope.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try to crawl off this goddamn shark
Yeah.
and get back in the boat.
You should have never got on here in the first place.
So you
Roll
can
me
dive
in
on the shark again.
Roll me an
Need
athletics
Randy.
to see if you can climb up that rope and get back on the ship.
Yes.
All right. You try to grab it, but it's just too wet, and you
Oh,
just
no.
slip off, and you're now just floating in the water.
I'm in the water.
Yep. Bilbert, you're up.
Rip.
Fuck.
Help me, Bilbert. I made him.
I throw rope to Greyfear. And I help pull him up. Can I do that? What do you need from me?
He is like about 10 feet down because you're up on this upper level.
Okay,
You're
I
throwing a
dropped
rope
some
down?
rope.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that just fine. He has the water accessible to him, or the rope accessible to. I will let you try and
The water's
lasso him.
accessible to him.
The water's accessible. Go ahead and roll me a
You know, can I use
acrobatics or a dex.
Can I use my whip? Oh, I'll do acrobatics.
You can use your whip. Yeah, you can totally use your whip.
I'll do.
It's a dex check,
Certainly
not acrobatics.
Snap
to
him in
like
the face.
to lasso him. So you throw it down. You actually manage to get the rope around him, and now you can try and pull him up. Give me a
What does
strength
that
check. I'm going
check?
off your acrobatics. Give me a strength check. See if you can pull him up into the boat. Nope.
Sorry,
you got him
dude.
wrapped
I got
around.
all
But
this
he's
water weight, bro.
all right.
I at least
And now he drags you onto the shark.
I at least have him held to the boat,
Yeah.
right?
Yes, you have a hold of him.
Well,
together.
boys, we're coming up on a reckoning here because it's almost the shark's turn.
All right. Cool.
We're fucked.
All right. The shark. He stabs
take
his
only a
javelin
little
into the
more.
shark, and upon reaction.
Before
all
we
of its-
die, does it look like the orcs have a lot of respect for me as a person now?
I don't know. You can't tell because there's panic and terror in everyone's eyes, and all of its blood. Oh, okay. I see what that is. All right. So the shark kind of rips around and. Oh gosh, hang on. 1d20 plus 6, and tries to rip the pole out of Cavell's hands. Cavell, you have advantage on your athletics check since you're tied.
Okay. Wait, it's not my turn, is it?
No, but you're competing against the shark. The shark is taking
my
its
bad.
turn. You
I
have to
missed
do
that,
an
I'm sorry.
athletics with advantage to keep him from
my
ripping
bad.
it away.
My bad. I missed that last part. Load.
All right, you got a hold of him. Even with the thing in its mouth, though, that orc is in prime position, and it bites out at him, and,
Oh my god.
and just bites the orc completely in half, and you see his top
Whoa.
body just floating out
You're
into the
doing,
water.
Harry.
I just go, oh!
Oh no.
You're getting
And
that
it starts
crew
thrashing its head
asshole.
around. Alright, sorry, that was his turn. Alright, bandit captain.
I say to myself, it's like, I don't think that was worth the 5% I told him he'd get.
The bandit captain.
Hey, Ezra, how's it going? Ezra not? Is that?
Hey, Ezra
Not
not.
Ezra
Ezra not.
What am
Ezra
I?
not. Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Ezra.
The
Beautiful song.
the nice bearded lady
The
is like, oh,
girlfriend you're talking about.
fuck this! She runs up and she hurls her dagger at the shark, just like, I'm not going in there.
What the fuck? I thought she was
But she's at disadvantage,
Fisher lady.
and she misses. Actually, and her
just
dagger
watched-
just kind
I
of
don't know
floats.
if it's even her friend, but she just watched one of the other crewmen die.
Threw a dagger into the
Yeah.
ocean. Basically.
And the guard is going to take his spear and keep
Quickly
stabbing at the
shove it into
shark
her face.
and misses. It just
Oh,
cannot
yes.
pierce that
what the
shark's
fuck?
thick hide.
Harry's
Harry, it's
next,
your turn.
guys.
The
Harry's
guard-
next.
The guard should have had advantage.
Why?
He's on the back of the shark.
He's right here.
The
On
guard's
boat.
dead.
Oh, that
leave it.
guard.
The guard's
I thought
dead.
it was in a-
I need you guys to jump and grab on the boat. Harry, jump and grab on the boat, okay?
Yeah, we have it tied and anchored.
At this point,
No, don't do it. Don't.
At
never
this
mind.
point,
at
It's a
this
bad
point,
idea.
I'm 100% committed.
Rip.
Harry's tired of this campaign, guys. He's ending it.
No, I'm not. I just have some ideas, okay? I'm an idea man. I work well under stressful situations. So you had told me when I first landed that my sword went into his gills, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Due to correct fish anatomy, that is how a fish produces its air. Once the gills are damaged, the fish is basically dead, or on a clock.
Mm-hmm.
And this is true. I studied wildlife and fisheries in college.
But did Harry?
So I'm gonna take my short sword and keep shaking it around in there, just fuck up the
Okay.
gills.
Roll me an attack.
Girly slap.
Yep.
What if I burning hand his gills? I don't think is it gonna work word or water?
It would produce steam.
That does nothing.
A lot
so
of
that's not
steam.
actually gonna burn his gills, right?
Yeah, it won't. It's magical fire, so yes, it would hurt him still. I would think.
You would think.
Yes, when I say
mean-
I would think is my DM reasoning that yes, you can use it when you're.
All right, then basically I'm just gonna hold my hands up against the shark and cast burning hands. Burn this motherfucker.
Beautiful. Do it. Alright, he's got to do that dex save, even though you're right on him. Alright, he doesn't make it. And you singe his gill, the little chunk of gill that you had your hands on. He's still thrashing. Cavell, you're up.
I guess I'm just holding on. I'm not allowed to do anything else.
I mean, you
can
could
do
have
whatever
tied
you
it
want.
off to the boat at this point.
Okay,
That's an option.
I'm tying it off into the boat.
All right,
I
roll
wasn't gonna
me.
tell you how to do your
Roll
turn,
me a
but that
dex
was
check
an
to
option.
see how good of
Five.
your knot is. How good your knot is. Okay, cool.
Am I good? Is that my action?
Yes, that's your turn.
God damn it. Okay.
This orc,
I'm coming,
Is-
Harry.
upon seeing his
I don't know if he's
His,
gonna be there after this.
friend, is like, nope, and proceeds to try and run away and get back on the boat.
But he
So
remembered
the
he's in
shark
the water and
gets
he
an
can't
attack of
remember.
opportunity
What?
and just
Wait a minute.
Oh my god!
He's
rips
behind the
him.
shark.
What?
Wait, I guess he's not. Never mind.
Luckily, I leveled up today.
And he, just, and he rips that one in half as well.
Oh shit!
Jesus Christ!
Graybeard,
Strong
you're up.
baby shark.
All right, Gilbert, you got a hold of me, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh shit. Maybe this
Graybeard,
isn't
since you're
working out.
tied, I'll give you advantage on your athletics check to climb the side of the boat.
Okay.
And he already used his attack of opportunity for this
No,
round
would
on
I
that
have to-
other guy, so you're lucky.
How do I give
You were
myself
not
an
up.
advantage?
Oh, go ahead and do advantage.
Oh
Click it
shit!
again.
The other orc
Yeah.
died too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Did you not see it? He just took.
It's just you now, dude.
Oh, okay.
He just
There we
took
go.
42 points of damage.
Their blood is on your hands.
Hang on, what's
I
my
got
hit
a
points?
19.
Yeah, you're back up in the boat. No problem.
Okay, I could survive that attack.
Okay.
Nice.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Diamond.
Diamond.
Thank you, Diamond.
I don't know. I want to be him in a good mood.
All right.
The zombie dick butt popping up from the bottom.
Great Fear, you got an action. That was your move to get in the boat.
That's
So-
my move. Okay, I'm in the boat. Let me look at my spells real quick. I didn't think this far. I just wanted to get out. I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on Harry.
All right.
Give him a little chance.
Yeah. Boop. He has Shield of Faith on him. All right, Bilbert, you're up.
All right. Is he still underwater?
Yes.
Uh,
The shark's kind of like at the surface. Harry's not actually pulled underwater yet.
so
You guys are kind of holding the shark up with the way you have it tied, but it's still
So you-
able to thrash around.
I'm going to shoot a fire arrow at him.
Well, the fire will go out when it goes in the water. Like the shark's probably about a foot underwater. Like he's sitting in the water. Sorry.
Okay. I
More rope.
I still have,
attached to
I
him
still
would
have
keep
more
him
silk
thrashing
rope, right?
As much, I would think.
I still have so
Did you cut that rope?
no.
Are you
Also,
just
is
like
the shark
taking the
at
other
any-
end?
Is the shark at any sort of disadvantage from being tied down in two different spots?
Yes.
Yeah. Can I
It
I
is.
use the leftover rope from that knot and tie that to a?
Yeah.
I want to tie that to an arrow
Okay.
and shoot it at the shark.
Wait,
Okay.
did you just connect me to the shark?
No, you're on you were on rope. This is the silk rope,
Oh,
the leftover. And I'm gonna shoot that at the rope. Is this at disadvantage again?
Yes. Roll it again. That will hit.
Awesome. And then I'm going to hold on to the rope this time and use draw like this area here as like a pivot point
Mm-hmm.
and hop down here next to Covell and try to get Covell to help me start pulling in the shark
Okay.
further so that we can tie it to another spot on the boat.
All right.
Does that
Let
make
me know.
sense?
Yes. Tell me if I have this rope path correct.
Yes.
Okay. So you got the rope kind of coming up over the rail, and you're like, ugh!
Yeah, so that should help get a little extra.
An anchor point, a pulley system.
Yeah.
Now we're thinking with pulleys.
All right. So the shark will proceed to.
Hush, little baby. Don't
Goodbye,
say-
Considering it's
I was gonna buy
considering it's
you.
Thrash
wild
its head
animal, he's
around.
probably gonna want to try to escape.
And try
Right?
and break loose of where Covell tied it off, but he can't do it. So he takes his mouth and he tries and bites Harry, but since you're like jammed in where his gills are and he couldn't break free, he cannot get an attack off on you.
I have a quick question. There's
What a nice DM.
the hand,
No, he can't. I mean,
crossbow
Harry's
and
the perfect.
He
What?
rolled an 8.
the hand crossbow and the arrow. Do the hit damage? Does that actually counts against the shark?
That
right?
counts
Okay, I just
as
wanted to
well.
make sure.
These are not barbed arrows, so it
Yeah.
won't hold him as well as a normal
Okay.
like barbed arrow will, but it's holding him for now.
Okay.
All right, this bandit captain is just afraid of this thing and starts shouting, "We need to cut the ropes! Let's get out of here!" And she starts running to this to start raising the anchor. The guard listens and goes and tries to start raising the anchor. Harry, it's your turn.
As a free action, I tell Cavell to go slap the shit out of both of them. And don't raise that anchor. And then, second question.
Yes.
We've been playing for an hour.
Second question. If I were to cast Fireball
Yes.
inside of the shark,
I think
Would
you
it
have to be able to
damage me?
see where you can cast it.
I mean, you said it's like a 25-foot shark, right?
Yes.
So its gills are presumably 3 to 4 feet long and wide, so I could see into the gullet of the shark pretty easily
Yes.
where I'm at. So I think if I cast Fireball into the gullet of the shark.
How are we
Yeah.
gonna sell the shark now?
Yeah,
Blow it up
I will
inside.
totally let you do that, for sure.
Okay, at this point, it's less about the money and more about me living and having a story to tell other than it got away.
Oh, this is a waste of time.
We can still get stuff for it. We can sell the meat. That's what we're going to do anyways. It's just fucking shark. It's not like the skin's worth anything. Plus, I'm blowing up the inside of it, not the outside.
That's where all the meat is.
Oh shit.
Nice. The shark tries to flail out of the way. Why are all these dice rolling? What's going on? Why are there d20s just stacking up? Are you seeing this? What's
Oh, that's my fireball damage. That's my fireball damage. I think.
Wait, no,
Yeah,
it's
it's
just a bunch
fireball
of,
damage.
Where are they? There's just a bunch of d20s.
Wow.
That shark's dead, man.
Yeah, look at it go. Can you even count that high?
What's going on?
I'm still going.
How many times?
There we go. It finally stopped. Let's get these off.
The
them.
shark is exploding.
All right,
He does
it
all that
fails.
damage.
And Jake, that is extremely effective. And you just blow basically the head of the shark. It's thrashing
no.
around, and you perfectly target it.
In
I
many
need-
cases, fireball so far to me has seemed to be
You-
extremely
You
effective.
do it. His head just kind of ignites and grows bright, and the fire just goes poof, and the whole front end of the shark just blows off into the ocean. I need you to make a dex save against
Yes.
your own fireball.
I will gladly make that dex save.
Roll for arousal.
What was it? A 16?
Just click on yourself and then click dexterity on your fireball spell. Like you see DC 16 dexterity, that dexterity is actually a link. So if you
Oh, you barely made it.
so you only take 17 damage.
Only.
For cinematic sake, can the explosion of my fireball knock me back onto the boat?
Yeah. So the fire, it's such a big explosion that you go, poof, and you just get launched out of the air, and you go,
Can I catch him?
"Woo," and you fly over on the
You know
boat. And you guys
And
have
lands
defeated your
perfectly.
shark.
Yeah.
I want to look at everybody else in the crew and be like, it was that easy. See?
We got it.
Can we pull what's left of it up onto the boat?
Yes, you can.
So-
You get half of a giant shark.
Which is a
and
lot of
half
shark.
of that half is cooked.
The hide, if you treat it correctly, can be made into armor because it's so thick.
Harry, that was
Skin.
the greatest fishing adventure I've ever been on. Thank
Harry,
you.
Alright,
you
now
also
let's
get
use-
inspiration for wildly wielding
That was awesome, Harry.
fireballs with no concern for your own personal safety.
Did any of the shark's teeth happen to land on the boat after he exploded it? 'Cause
I don't
No.
know if there's a whole lot of
No.
those left. So I'm gonna...
they must
Actually,
have gone everywhere.
Wait,
Maybe
yes, hang on.
It was raining sharks' teeth.
Do we have to do shrapnel rolls right now?
2 of the shark teeth land on the boat, and 1 sec. And 4 teeth.
I do owe you one of these.
4 teeth embed themselves into the. Oh, hang on. That's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, he's
4
damaging
teeth
the
go
boat.
boom, 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 and embed themselves into the side of your ship, taking bits of the wood away.
Hey, Cat.
Oh, hey, thanks for the follow, Ezra.
Oh, thank you
yeah.
very much, sir. Or ma'am. We accept all kinds.
Or Sam.
Or
See, guys, that's what you got to do to
Z.
get follows: is blow up a shark with a fireball. That you
yeah,
like.
man.
Cat, I want
Hey.
to sneak up behind the chick who was gonna pull the anchor.
Yeah.
Can I roll a stealth?
Could stab her
Yes,
in the
you can.
kidney.
All right.
And I want to use the butt of my rapier to knock her out.
Okay.
If you're gonna knock her out of the boat, oh, that's fine. That's playful.
Not
All right.
out of the boat.
So you're gonna go
Knock
ahead
her
and
out
do your
completely?
rapier, and I'll let
What
you
the
do
fuck is wrong with
non-lethal.
you?
What are you doing?
She was just scared. We've
She
all
was
been
gonna-
scared.
Yeah, but that thing could have like flipped the boat. She was gonna pull the anchor.
Calm down, buddy.
I don't need to attack her. No!
All right. So you take the rapier, and that does hit.
I
I'll
tie her
let you
up
do
with my
double
rope.
damage since you're doing it in
No,
the back
goodness.
of the head.
I don't want to hurt her. I want to knock her out. That's all.
That's
Yeah, but you just
That's hurting her.
her.
To knock someone out, you genuinely have to hurt them.
Yeah.
so 12. And she's
What
gonna
are you
make
doing?
She'll
You're
deal
gonna-
with it.
I think
A
this changes.
constitution.
I think this changes Bilbert's alignment.
and she fails horribly and falls unconscious.
There you go. I tie her up with the rope.
Okay.
I feel a little bad.
I'm
Punishment.
I'm really confused about what just happened.
Also,
I'm a little
she was the
confused.
one helping us sail the boat, so now you
Yeah.
have to take her job of sailing this boat.
Yeah.
How
That's
good are
fine.
you at that?
That's fine. We're about to find out, aren't we?
Wait. Okay, she's knocked out. Nothing's gonna happen. What?
I didn't kill her
What? Just why?
because she had an order to attack that thing. She didn't do it at all. I
ran
already
away
didn't
from the
trust
shark.
her.
I ran away from the shark.
Yeah, no, you
could've
jumped
fucking
in.
Hit me in the head. Yeah, I jumped in, but then I got right back out.
Yeah,
It was
Yeah.
the.
I was a little bitch.
she went
For the
against.
record, it was the non-rogue one that did it first.
What do you mean?
The one that you didn't trust didn't do it. It was the other one.
No, it's the bearded lady.
She attacked.
Maybe you're right. I don't remember.
It was the
didn't
bearded
jump-
lady.
She attacked. She just didn't jump in.
I don't think she did it. She threw a dagger, and then she went and pulled the anchor up. I don't trust her. That's it.
Also, to be fair, I never told her she would get an extra commission by jumping in the water.
Oh.
Yeah.
She's probably in cahoots with the shark.
I would say that's
Yeah,
that's a strong
I think
possibility.
now she's
Gilbert is
tied-
getting
now
a
she's
little
tied up.
paranoid.
Now
I think-
she's tied up on the boat. There you go.
I think Gilbert needs to go set up in the crow's nest with his tinfoil hat for a minute.
Bilbert, can you roll me a dex check to see how tied up, how good your knot is? Beautiful. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's not great. Now an assassin is on our ship and probably upset with us. Thank you.
Maybe it's me.
Oh, that's it. It was a false flag. It's actually Bilbert who was in cahoots with the shark.
That's
Yeah.
right.
I get it.
It was Russia all along.
Uh-huh.
Russian sharks.
Riley, you talking about Diamond's second message?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
You need to read it in like a sultry voice, like, she licked it all over, and I just ate it because I was watching you guys, and not my bag.
I read that before I read her first message.
That is
I
one
was-
sexy dog. What kind of dog is it?
I was
Lick it
getting-
all over.
I was getting a little
Oh
aroused.
god.
Oh my.
Roll for arousal.
You all fail.
God, I always say
Does anybody need armor?
I mean, sure. Is it lightweight? Is it nice? Is it like
How hard is it to craft shark armor?
It would take a while. You'd have to work the skin.
We're currently on the ocean with not a whole lot else to do.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, you only have like a day before you're at the next port, at Port Last.
So it would take more than a day, is what you're telling me.
Yeah, probably. And you guys really don't have the tanning supplies to do it.
Rip.
But the shark will keep, especially if you keep it on the side of your boat on the way to
Okay.
Port Last. And don't bring it all the way in, because,
All right.
I mean, you can, but it's like still 17 feet of shark.
Okay. Yeah.
And only a quarter of it is charred.
Is failing an arousal check good or bad? It depends on the scenario. You know.
Planet Ivory? Yeah. It depends.
I mean, if
This
Grandma's
adventure-
around, it's okay.
In this adventure, they always fail their arousal check.
I mean,
Uncontrollably aroused at all times.
Yeah, I guess we just continue on our merry way then.
No, Spade, just the head of the shark exploded. It kind of like, what's that movie? Total Recall.
Yeah. Or Jaws, whenever they put the whatever it is inside of the shark's mouth and shoot it, and it explodes his head, just like that.
Oh yeah.
Also, Harry, you have a new curse now. Anytime you're on the seas, you have to talk about how it has the doll's eyes.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. Do you not know what I'm talking about?
He doesn't
From
understand that reference.
It's been
From
a long time
Jaws.
since I've seen the movie.
It's got a doll. She's got doll's eyes. Black like a doll's eyes.
wait. Are you talking
That's the
about
best curse you could get.
Are you talking about the doll that tried to kill them?
That's what I thought. I was referencing a totally other doll that's been.
No,
in this
it's the
campaign.
line from Jaws. He talks
Oh,
about
okay.
don't-
I'm sorry.
the
I'm
shark's
sorry.
don't talk
eye. The
about
shark's
that doll
eyes are
anymore.
black like a doll's eyes.
I'll just link the YouTube video. I'll find it. Everybody can get the joke. Anyway, sharks like a doll's eyes.
What's the dog doing?
The dog
Got eaten
is.
by a shark.
Let's find out. Roll me a d20 and I'll tell you.
Shit.
Okay. Hey, little pupperoony, how you doing?
13.
Lucky 13.
The dog, it just runs away and down below decks
Come back, buddy.
and hides.
Okay, my dog.
I'm gonna go get it.
Okay. I need you to roll a investigation because he is hiding.
Okay.
Who's hiding?
The dog,
Ragwood,
Glopper.
Oh,
Should've
critical
used Glopper
fail.
for
I've
me.
lost the dog, you guys.
The dog's gone. It's like totally gone. You
Can I
do not
go
find
around
it
trying to
today.
help? Can I try
Yeah,
to
you
help?
certainly can.
I'm casting command. Trying to, at least. Yeah.
Do you have to see your target to cast command though?
Yes. Damn.
Okay, I go down there and I go.
You find him. He's cowering behind a barrel.
I give him a robot dog treat and I pat him on the head and I tell him good boy, and then I bring him back to Greyfear.
He tries to glop
After
you
I-
in your face.
I lube him up again,
Ooh.
non-sexually.
I'm gonna go ahead and take the day of sailing off to rest up myself after that fish battle. If anybody needs me, I'll be below deck in my hammock. My
right.
hamcock.
In your ham. All right. So you guys continue heading. Let me put you back on the map. Boop. Boop. All right. Let me zoom in a little bit. We can show people how far you've come. You've come so far. So the rest of the day is pretty uneventful. Let's get the map view up. And it continues on with no real problems, despite your dragging a bloody carcass behind you.
Oh, we never pulled that onto the boat, huh?
No, we're just keeping it fresh.
No, you're keeping it in the
yeah.
water to keep it from spoiling as quickly. And if you want to just keep on going, you can make it the rest of the way to Port Last. Probably.
I mean, I'm gonna rest.
Got 1 day's trip. Yeah, you all can do long rests. It's fine. After that exciting moment. Beautiful. As you approach Port Last, a giant.
No.
I'm just kidding.
What is wrong with you?
So yeah,
You know how I feel about Kraken. So
on the third day of your travel from Luskan towards Port Last, you wake up and it is extremely foggy. As you make your way into Port Last.
I cast Druid Craft to forecast the weather.
Also, the woman that Bilbert knocked unconscious and has tied up starts screaming obscenities at you guys. What are you doing?
All right, Bilbert, go answer for yourself. Oh, look, he's
That
gone.
is that's Bilbert. That's him.
As she proceeds to untie herself from the knots and stands up.
I'm
ready.
not-
Already
I'm
know.
not-
look, Bilbert's. He's gone. He's out of here.
I'm not
Were
going
you
to
trying to
stop
have your way with me?
her. Bilbert
Because
was.
I have this sultry body? And she, like, kind of
No, he's-
gestures uncomfortably
Bilbert's
towards
literally
you.
not here.
Oh, doesn't she have a beard?
I mean, she's not she's like very nimble, but not. She doesn't have a whole lot going for her. She has a hairy chin. We'll say that.
I talk to. I'll
Yeah.
address her. It's Bilbert's
Yeah.
mom. And I say, listen here, ma'am. Calm down for one, because I'll blow the fuck up out of you. Two. Sorry. I say Bilbert was a little suspicious of you to begin with, and then whenever you tried to maroon your captain on top of a shark out in the middle of the ocean, he thought it was best to keep you below
Captain?
deck, tied up.
She takes
Yeah,
a swing
Captain.
at you, but misses with her fist.
Okay. All right. Is this what she wants to do? Does she want to? Does she want to go?
You think you could just tie me up? I was trying to save us. Where?
No, we didn't tie you up. Bilbert tied you up.
I did it.
You try and slap back at her, but she dodges out of the way. She returns in kind and tries to punch you, and misses as well. You just
I just sit down and laugh.
How close are we to Port Lusk?
Port Last, probably 4 hours away.
Okay.
They're gonna do this for
I
4
say-
hours.
I look at her and I say, "Listen, we could do this for the next 4 hours. How about instead I go ahead and pay you and the other remaining crew member, and I give them each 15 gold."
Roll me a persuasion at advantage.
Yeah, that's fucking right. Haven't you guys learned I just buy my way out of problems or fireball? It's one of the two. I'm
Yeah.
gonna fireball my way out. Or I'm gonna buy my way out.
I think
Yeah.
Bilbert should owe you 30 gold. For
No,
your-
he's going to. He's going to.
She looks down and she's like, "Well, I suppose I wouldn't be a real voyage if I didn't take a few licks, you know what I'm saying?" And then she kind of furrows her brow and goes, that didn't come out right. I'm going to take my gold and go over here. And she
I was
kind
gonna
of
say, trust me,
walks
no one's
away,
looking.
and she turns back and looks over her shoulder. And no licks. Don't get any ideas. And she goes back and starts kind of thumbing through her gold, and she's taking one of the coins and doing that trick where she rolls the coin between each finger back and forth.
Does she twirl her beard in her finger?
Mm-hmm. One finger is twirling the beard, and the other finger is playing with the gold
Nice.
piece.
Perfect.
All right. So
Am I anywhere near this happening?
No, you were gone, and I had to
you're
solve your problems.
down below
for you.
decks.
I was getting beer. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
All right, then I'll wait to do my sleight of hand until later.
I got a beer. I'm drinking the Dew Claw Neon Gypsy Indian Pale Ale.
Nice.
It's got a cool
Ooh,
The
label.
claw's good.
Look at you
I-
drinking all this Maryland beers.
I usually don't get craft beer. This is a new one for me. You
I'm
guys should be proud.
drinking the Samuel Adams Amberbuck.
Okay, we got a
It's
basic.
got malty caramel notes and a crisp finish.
I've
We're gonna
never
have
been
beer
in a
today.
beer commercial
Yeah.
before. This is
Hooray.
kinda cool.
Hooray, water.
Well, Sam Adams isn't too bad for a macro brew.
No, it's fine.
Yeah. All right, so you guys continue into Port Last. As you go in, you smell a familiar
If you
smell.
Say it's fucking on fire. I just need to find a fish market to sell my goddamn shark.
It is. You can see through the fog. You can't make it out too far, but as you come into port, you start seeing like little bursts of fire, and you can hear screams coming from the town as well as explosions and things
Why
being
can't we
destroyed.
ever have peace?
So are we here during the act of and not after then?
Yes, correct.
Okay, is the giant ship near us?
As you come in, actually, you see a huge longship has kind of run aground on some of the wreckage. Port Last is known for lots of shipwrecks happening in this port because of the fog that happens in this area, and they don't have really the capacity. It's fallen many times, so they don't really have the capacity to remove the ship. So only the best sailors can make it in.
Did I get my long rest in on that last hour or that last
Yes.
day? By the way,
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we all
you
did.
got long rests.
Okay.
And so it looks like one of the long ships. It's probably about 150 feet long. Huge long ship. Looks like a size for giants. Run aground. As far as you can tell, it looks like there is no giant activity on the long ship.
Okay. Do I see giant activity anywhere?
It sounds like there's a lot of giant activity going on in the city.
We should burn the ship.
From looking at the size of the longship, you figure it could easily carry about 20 frost giants, but who knows how many they've actually brought.
Is there a wizard tower in Port Lask?
Roll me a knowledge history.
Good question.
Looking for knowledge. I'm just gonna do intelligence.
Here, I rolled 19.
So
Oh, okay, cover roll an 18. Perfect.
There is
coming up
no
upon this.
there is
Go
no organized kind of wizard enclave like there was up in Luskin. This town is just, it's constantly at battle, constantly being taken over and rising, falling. It's a very popular port. It's been pretty stable for the past few decades, but not enough for a wizard enclave to kind of rise up.
All right, you guys. Do we want to sneak
That's
into
actually
this
not
place?
very good. That Duclaw.
Mm.
The Neon Gypsy. I don't recommend it.
I was thinking if we want
like
to
their
sneak
sweet
into Port Last.
That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna see if we could sneak in behind some zombies, giants, from the water, where it's harder for them to attack us with their fists.
I can cast Pass Without a Trace.
Let's all just swim inside of the shark and pull like
Also-
Star Wars, inside
The shark has no head.
Yeah, it's
The,
a dead shark. We can swim it in like
It's a Trojan shark.
Yeah,
Trojan shark.
The fog also should give you pretty good cover.
Yeah, I mean we're in a pretty small craft. There's a large scale battle going on. I think
can
we
give
should
us-
be able to get pretty close unnoticed.
I can give us a plus 10 bonus to dexterity as well, the whole party.
And there's also their giant ship that
They're giant shit.
Yep.
Can I
Big
go ahead and
old-
cast
150 foot long.
mage armor on myself?
Yes, you can.
Yeah. I have. If we light their ship on fire, we can cause a distraction. Maybe pick off a group of giants. If it's smaller.
Well, if they're not on the ship, I don't think they really care if it's on fire.
Sure, they did. They didn't get back wherever they're going.
It's already run aground, though.
It's run aground not like completely like as soon as high tide comes, it'll probably be free.
All right, let's destroy the ship.
Maybe
Let's
we
destroy
should probably wait until we get closer to land and then destroy it.
Well, I was gonna say we do like a Splinter Cell type mission.
Bait Trojan shark into the port.
Yeah, I think we do Splinter Cell type mission. We get on board their ship, see if it has weaponry we can use against them from the ship, and if not, then we use the gunpowder that I'm sure is on that ship to sabotage it.
I like that.
How does
I
everybody
also-
feel?
I'm
I
down.
also like that.
I look at our 2 compatriots that I paid and ask if they are also down, that their services could be useful.
They both look at each other. They look down at the gold you paid them. And they're like, "You pay well. Although we have a 50-50 chance of surviving, apparently."
That's being generous.
So
Somebody,
I didn't really actually pay them all that well. I just
Somebody
paid them
needs
what
to-
I was
I'll tell
going to
you-
pay the 4 of them total. I gave them.
I
The
tell you what.
shares.
The woman speaks up. She's like, "You get us into. Let's get to the port, and we'll do everything we can to help you.
I explained to them the
If
plan
we get more
of-
payment like this, we'll do everything we can to help you. Meanwhile, what's his your little babby friend who's been completely quiet the whole time and has been traveling with you, and what's his name? I can't even remember.
Oh,
We
yeah.
don't talk
Cirrus?
about
Where
him.
was he when we were
Cirrus.
fighting the shark?
He was hiding below.
Cirrus the Scissor.
Yeah,
Certain scissor, exactly.
Sirac. He
Sirac.
he comes up. He's like, I know I said I wanted to stop at the next port. But and he looks around and hears all the explosions and screams of fire. He's like, can I go with
No.
you to the next port?
I say
This-
yeah, but that also involves you coming onto this ship and helping us sabotage it.
And I hand him a dagger and I say, "Welcome to the team."
Welcome to the team.
He's pudgy and he just starts sweating profusely. And he's like,
Can I take a shark tooth and make a quick necklace out of it with some thread and give him
Okay.
the necklace of shark tooth
nice.
bravery?
Yes, you can, and you can roll a persuasion at advantage because you give him this. Are you telling him it's like it'll make him brave? Because
Yeah.
you imbued it with magic. Can you roll me a
Yeah,
deception?
it's a oh okay. There's the persuasion. There's the deception.
He's like, I mean, this necklace is nice, but I don't feel any braver. But I mean,
I put my hand
I've
on his
survived
shoulders.
with you this long.
I put my hand on his shoulder, and this is in no way deception, by the way. This goes towards my persuasion roll. And I say, look, I was scared before I jumped on that shark, but turns out once you jump on the shark, you're there, and you just have to react to the situation around you, and it gets easier the more you do it.
But
That last part.
but you can make fireballs pop out. The best I've got is bad gas after a good meal.
You
So
can make fireballs pop out too.
you'd be surprised about how effective that can be in certain situations.
Yeah, I mean, old Omi used to blow a good wind, if you know what I mean.
I say, really, we just need bodies, because most likely we're going to be tapping gunpowder kegs and spreading gunpowder over the ship to create trail lines from keg to keg to all ignite at once. And so that's why we need more people than skill.
Mhm.
That's the
Okay,
plan.
I think I could do that. We won't have to fight.
Sure.
Can you roll deception?
That was super deceptive.
Come on, charisma-based character. Jesus Christ.
I don't think you're telling the truth.
I tell him, yeah, he's
If
too.
we're not gonna fight, why do I need this? And he holds up the dagger the Bilber handed him.
It's
I
just
say-
in case.
You just never know what can happen. The goal, the plan, and this is 100% true, no deception, is to not fight.
You need to use the
But-
dagger to get the gunpowder out.
Yeah, and you need to use the dagger to get the gunpowder out. Exactly. Listen to Billbird. We're not fighting, most likely.
Bilber, can you roll deception at disadvantage?
What?
Disadvantage? Why?
Because he's already knows you guys are kind of lying to him about getting into a
Oh
fight.
shit!
God damn.
He looks to you, Bilber, and he's like, "Okay, well, you look trustworthy.
I give him a good game.
And
I say get
you
in
always
there.
seem to stay out of trouble compared to these other guys. So
Really?
I totally agree with that.
he does. He takes the least amount of damage from this of all you guys.
I don't know if that's because he's staying out of trouble.
It's because he has evasion and stuff and all that thing, all those
He
things to
sneaks
avoid
in and sneaks
damage.
out. Yeah.
It's like, all right, let's do it.
Awesome. I give him a high five.
All right, so you guys are going on to the great ship.
Yes.
All right, cool. How do you want to approach it? From behind, starboard, port?
Carefully.
Carefully. I mean, which
From
direction?
The
From behind,
point
obviously.
the point that's furthest away from the port.
Do we
Yes.
need to roll stealth for this, Catelyn?
Yes, you certainly can.
I did a really good stealth check.
I cast Pass Without a Trace.
Ooh.
All right, cool. All right, so you
I
guys are
cast
getting up in the
Stomp
back.
and burp.
To open the bunghole.
Rolled a 12.
It's a 22 now.
Nailed it.
Oh, nice. Thanks, dude.
All right.
Oh, I need to roll a stealth? Okay. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
the
I'm
one that
not,
adds
I'm not really
10.
feeling the Neon Gypsy, guys. I'll finish it, but it's not great.
You gotta get that sweet baby Jesus.
I don't. It's too thick for me. I can't do them dark, thick beers.
What's the dog doing?
He is behaving himself appropriately.
Good.
Good boy.
He's getting ready to be an ignition for my beer bomb. I'm gonna Allahu Akbar that
He's
dog.
got no combustion. I like that the fire sorcerer is saying that he needs ignition.
Maybe
Listen,
a
I don't
remix to
I don't want
Ignition.
to
I went
extend all my
the same
stealth
place,
slots.
Cat. Funny.
All right. And out. Let's see. One sec. I just need to put. Okay. So Sirac is gonna look like a woman in a hood, but I promise, it's actually Sirac. Boop, boop.
Wait, do we have a map now?
You will in a very brief second.
Make sure you give it to everybody as well.
I am.
Yeah.
Oh, they got it.
Well, they didn't last time. We fought half the sharks.
That's true.
without understanding it.
It's very dark.
My
That little
stage
tiny-
dive.
That little
Yeah.
tiny shark.
It's so foggy here.
So
I
dark.
know.
Oh my god.
Hang on. Enabled.
I also just use the map on the stream instead of mine because I've got other stuff up in front of it.
Oh, I see why. It's because you guys are on the map layer. Let me put you on the token layer. Boom. There you go.
Oh.
And then I will put it up on
Oh.
the stream as well, so everyone can see.
Wow, that's a large boat.
Currently, I only see oars. Oh, okay.
Yeah, me too.
Endless oars.
Well, scroll down.
Oh, there we
you'll
go.
see us.
Oh, shit.
All right. So yeah, it is much larger than your ship.
How big are the oar holes? Or inside
You
the
could
ship?
you could climb up the oar holes and make your way in. They're so big.
Yeah, I want to get into the oar hole.
Like
I
those
wanna get
oars
the oar
are
hole,
a
too.
good.
I love sitting into the
Good
oil.
20
Look at
feet
that.
Yeah,
long.
I want to enter into the oar.
All right.
I'm going to squeeze to the oar hole.
You guys can go ahead and do that.
Can I?
What are we doing, Catelyn?
You're going in through the oar hole, I thought.
Can you say it slower?
You're going
I
into
do
the
the-
oar hole.
Can I do the hand crossbow?
One more time,
Try-
just the same.
Cat, you are the least sexy DM ever.
Yes, you can.
Can I?
You
can
can
I
go
try to use
deep
my
in that ore
hand-
hole.
Jesus.
There we go.
Please,
Climb average.
baby.
Yeah.
Can I go onto the? Can I try to get up to the the deck of the ship?
Oh,
Is
so
the oar hole-
Bilbert is trying.
Yeah,
to
for sure.
die.
But I have a 22 stealth, so I,
No,
I
yeah,
want to
you
guys are
stealthily-
stealthing
Well,
up.
Yeah,
you
that's
won't if
fair.
you leave me though.
You,
Oh,
you sure
really?
you want to separate
Yeah,
from us?
you gotta stay with me.
Yeah, I'll go
This
with
is
them.
a sabotage mission.
I'll go with them.
Listen, all y'all, it's a sabotage.
Grouping is important, my friend.
Yeah, I'll.
We're not
Gilbert,
trying
Gilbert likes to stay
Steal
on the
or
outskirts.
backstab giants.
Well, you can
We
stay
fought
in the
giants
outskirts with
before,
us.
and it ended with me getting cut in half.
Those were good times.
I was cleaved in twain, and so I would rather not do that again.
Let's get you a little stealth music. All right.
I wanted to listen to Beastie Boys Sabotage for my sabotage
right?
mission. Listen, all y'all, it's a
What is this?
sabotage.
J.J. Abrams Star Trek?
All right. So you guys, who's leading the way?
El Dorado.
The most stealthiest of all.
A rogue, yeah.
Oh,
All right.
I'll lead the way.
So you're going up through the ore hole.
Yes.
Sure.
You guys want to move the
Stealthily.
boat up there too, so you can get off the boat onto the ore.
Yes.
Yeah.
Stealthily.
Yep.
All right.
Super sneaky style.
There you
Don't
go.
boop the boat.
There you go. You're sneaking
You
up
guys
there.
are singing my soul right now.
All right, Bilbert, you want to go up the ore hole?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
Okay. And
Yeah,
what's
I
your
do.
stealth check?
It was 12, but I have an extra 10.
So 22.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Cool. That's all I needed. All right. So you sneak your way on board. Boop.
Right.
You see ahead of you, on the boat, are 3 giant white wolves. I'll scroll up so
peek my head out to who's behind me? Is it Sirac or is it the bearded lady?
I'll be
right
next up since it was
now
my
it's-
plan.
It's
yes.
both. It's the
Oh,
these guys are
never
probably going to be behind, following you guys. I would imagine.
Okay, so I whisper back. I see 3 dire wolves
Is this on the deck or in the hall?
in the hall.
There is no
I
real
believe,
hull
right?
to this. It's a longboat. It's like a
Oh.
Viking style longboat.
So this is the
This is
basic.
the deck.
Okay.
But everything's
Yeah.
big, so we
Is
can
there
hide.
explosive material inside the boat?
There is not.
I don't see anything other than wolves right now.
There's some piles of boulders, but that's about it.
I see piles of boulders.
They are not represented on the map, so use your imagination.
I'm gonna stealthily hide behind this bench here.
Okay.
How big are the benches? Like I'm a rogue, so I'm a halfling, so it's easy. But for like a full size person, are they able to?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Because like to give you reference, like that ore right in front of you
Yep.
is from the oar length to the end of the paddle is probably about
What, like 25
25 feet long.
Oh, okay.
And the width of the oar at the end is about 2.5 feet wide. So it's like
Would you say
big
the size of a giant shark?
yes, it's about the length of a giant shark.
In terms of giant sharks, how big is
Let's
it?
talk in measurements I can understand. Is this the size of a
Can
giant
we
How many bananas?
can we use the oar to make it seem like the shark is animated like a zombie shark?
You can certainly try.
Oh.
Ooh, if we had animated, that would be amazing. But do we? Was that
That
Omi
was-
that had
That was
animated?
Omi.
Omi.
Yes,
Yeah.
Omi was the.
Damn it.
Perfect time for Omi.
A 25-foot undead shark would be super useful right now.
Hey, can I roll perception?
Yeah,
To see
ahead.
if, can I roll
What?
perception to see if these dire wolves are on to us or whatever these things are? Ice
Yeah, you
wolves?
can roll an insight to see if they're, or a handle animal, your choice, to see if they're behaving like they are aware of your presence.
Okay. Well, I have +0 in both of those, so fuck it. 3, cool. They're not onto us, huh?
Okay, cool.
Can I notice that the shark or that the wolves are there and call down to the ship or whisper down to the ship and say, "Throw me a large piece of shark meat"?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Okay, I'll throw him up some shark meat. I'm still on the boat.
All right. As you're passing,
Actually, Covell, they can't see you, right? Just
No.
toss the shark meat because you're stronger than me up into the longboat.
Well, that's
Okay.
good.
That's
Right.
what I did.
Try to go for the center of the boat.
Yeah.
all right.
You need to check for that?
You're chucking it up at the center of the boat.
Yeah.
All right,
Like
cool.
right-
Yeah, chuck the
Like
meat
right
up.
there.
Do I need to roll something?
Yes, you need to roll an athletics to huck that.
That area.
I go. I told you this shark was worth it. 2 men's lives for a little bit of dog food.
All right.
Worth it.
You throw the shark meat up on the boat, and it lands right in front of the wolf, sitting in the middle. This guy right here.
Oh shit.
Wait, I can't see anything. Can I climb onto the boat now?
Yeah, sure. So
Bring some meat with you.
The meat
I'm like right
lands.
beside Bilbert, and I still can't see anything either.
like right beside the wolf, and it kind of turns and snarls, and it sees the shark meat laying on the boards next to him, and he goes down and leans and sniffs it. And Cavell, you hear in very distinct giant as it turns up, and it's like coming from the wolf. It says, "Boys, we've got company."
The wolf speaks giant?
Can I
in
cast
very
Fireball?
distinct giant?
Oh.
Yes, you can, and I will give you a surprise round. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Wait, can I climb
Spade
up on the
running
boat
this
before?
shit? Did he slide you some fucking money under the table?
Can
here?
what?
I want to be up on the boat before all that. Like,
Yes, yes.
I can't see the wolves still though, but I am up there.
I can't see anything.
There you
Yeah,
go.
I can't see anything at all.
So
there you
are
go.
these
Can you see him now?
shape-shifting?
Yes.
Are these shape-shifting wolves?
Are they druids?
They are big white wolves.
Okay.
Princess Mononoke.
They are not aware of your presence, as far as you can tell.
They're wolves though, so I'm assuming that they could smell us pretty quickly once they realize they need to smell us.
But we smell like shark guts and stuff, so we're good.
Well,
All right, but Harry,
pretty strong
you
constitution.
go ahead. You have surprise round.
God damn it. Okay. You know what the deal is. An absolute lover. Can I hit both of them right here? I think it can.
Let me see. Yes, it can. Cool. So they need to do a dex save. Boop. Boop. All right. So that one takes the full damage. Oh!
Oh, thank you, Spade. We really, really needed that.
Yeah.
Takes.
Hey, for our fight music, we listen because in my head I need to happen.
Need listen to what?
Story of a Girl, the song that we've all been singing in chat for the last 10 minutes.
Oh, I'm not. Well, we can't because we don't have the license. So
Fair.
it's still open source generic combat music. All right, Spade stir. It's coming, Spade. All right. Yes,
It's coming. It
You
doesn't
light
even
them
need
up,
to.
and as they hear you incanting and the fireball explodes them, they both turn and look your way. But it's still surprise round,
Oh.
so Bilbert, you get an
Wait.
action.
I never rolled initiative, I'm sorry.
Roll it.
I am.
This is Story of a Girl.
Cavell is now, right?
Yeah, Cavell, it's your turn.
Ah, okay. Surprise
Even though
round.
it's highlighting Bilbert right now, it's your turn.
I want to go up there all by myself.
Bear.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wild shape into a brown bear.
Bear.
So, I just run up here and I wild shape into a brown bear.
Okay.
Unless you have like a tame
Trying to figure
animal.
out how to zoom in enough to see
Well,
where you guys
considering they can speak giant, it's why that'll be that easy to tame them.
are. All right. What you doing, Cavell?
I'm wild shaping into a brown bear.
Oh, okay. Cavell. Let me bring your brown bear babby in. Come on, brown bear babby. There he is. You immediately turn into a brown bear. right, Bilbert, now it's your turn.
All right,
You need to get rid of my Coville icon. I'm still there.
I know.
Oh,
I
there
was
we
just
go.
adding it to make sure you had the same initiative.
Okay.
I do a fire arrow at the front wolf boy here.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
That
Which one took the full damage? Do I know, Cat?
You do not know. It looks like they were lit up pretty good, both of them. The back one looks like it's in a little worse shape,
Okay.
but they're both in pretty. Like they both look like they're pretty good.
I got him a good
that
cook,
short bow
a good
will
singe
hit.
on him.
and do I get? Do I have to click something for the fire damage? I
I
don't
already
know.
just
cast
roll me a
Fireball
D6.
on a wooden sheep spade.
D6.
Oh yeah. Let's also get that going. Or wait, you're fine. It's not on fire.
And then I'm gonna sneak up to
Actually,
here.
it is
Well,
on fire.
not sneak, but
Mm-hmm.
Stroll merrily.
I also look back at. I look back at our guy. What's his face? What was his name? Scissor. Sanjay.
What's
Scissor
the
versus
size
Zack.
of your fireball right now?
I think it was that right there. 20. Is that 20?
So
Pretty sure
that
it's
is
20.
30. Is it a 20-foot diameter or 20-foot radius?
I think it's 20-foot radius.
That's what I was thinking.
20-foot radius. Yeah, 20-foot radius.
So it's a
So
40-foot diameter. Nice.
right there. So to back.
Nice.
So that much of the boat is on fire right now.
shit. I'm into
All right.
All right, guys. Our mission can be considered a success.
it. All right, let's head back.
Let's stealthily sneak off the boat. Now that we have
All right.
bear.
There we go. Okay, got rid of the fire damage as well. Boop. All right, Grave Fear, you're up.
I'm looking at the boat that's now severely on fire. And
Yeah.
I kind of just want to head out.
I can cover your exit.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go get back on our boat. I think we're good.
I can cover the exit. I'm serious, and then the boat will burn, and who cares what the wolves are doing then?
No, it's cool. We'll try to kill these wolves. It'll be fun. I cast spiritual weapon at level 3 to not hit the wolf.
Okay.
Wow.
Trying to get. I forgot to roll initiative for one of these wolves.
That's all right.
So that guy's there.
I see how you said one of these rules, but you rolled initiatives twice, hoping you get a better one to fuck us.
No, I'm not.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yep.
I have
it's
not
four
changed
again.
the position of. Okay, I don't know what the deal is or why I'm not getting this guy. Add turn. There we go.
Maybe he doesn't exist.
It's 4. This guy's still 21. Alright, cool. Yes, spiritual weapon. Let's get that bad boy in there.
Uh-huh.
What's his name this time?
It's little Richard every time.
Little Richard every time. Alright, and where's he going?
He's just going to the front of that first wolf.
Like right here?
Yeah, that's great.
Okay. And his name's Little Richard?
Little
Boop,
baby
boop.
Richard.
Boop,
Little
boop.
Richard
There you
every
go.
time.
Little Richard.
You forgot his last name.
Every time.
And he misses, but he's there, and he's ready to battle.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Boop. 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 Alright, this guy gets to go. Boop. Which one is this? Oh, he's in the back. It's the one way up here.
I like that their 4s turned into 21s and 17s. That's
Yeah,
it's
interesting.
because
how
I was
that happened, right?
because I was looking around.
Interesting.
And due to the sass, a kraken appears right next to the boat. Just comes right here. And
It
proceeds-
doesn't even look like a kraken. That looks like
I
a
like that
weird
you just you
iguana.
have that like
centipede.
waiting. You're
I know.
just waiting for us.
He just
He wants to unleash the Kraken so
Just
bad.
just attacks with his tentacle 3 times.
No, he does like no damage. No damage.
I'm gonna sprinkle some dust of
but-
dryness on it. Thanks. Bye.
Realistically, the wolf in the very far towards the stern of the boat lets out a howl. It's like, oh.
Funny how he got an action in the surprise round.
The surprise round's over. This is round 2.
Yeah, but my initiative's better than his.
No, it's not.
No.
Yeah,
Your
it
dex
is.
is not higher than his.
Yeah, it is.
Harry, it's your turn now.
I'm a dex-based character.
Okay, right. And their ship's on fire. I think it's time that we do actually go back to our boat. I think that's the right call, given the circumstances that we've been given. So I'm going to cast a fireball and then get off the boat.
Okay.
Fireball at the same spot.
Okay. Alright. Dex. Dex. Ooh, neither of them fail. Or neither of them succeed. Boop. Beautiful. Alright, they are in rough shape. Covell, you're up.
Okay, I'm just. Yeah,
Oh,
just
and I moved to the boat.
Okay.
Off this boat, onto the lifeboat, I think. Unless you guys want to stay and fight. What's the call there? But they just called out to the
I'm going
giant.
to at least cover girl's exit, and then I can leap off the boat.
Yeah, I'm planning on the same. I'm hanging out until that first wolf is dead, at least.
Okay. Did they take any additional fire damage on my turn for standing in the fire damage, or did they take that on their turn?
Their turn.
Okay.
And I've been doing it.
Okay, I'm sure you have. Yeah, and I move action off the boat
Okay.
onto my little boat.
There you go.
Alright, I'm just gonna run up next to Little Richard and attack this wolf.
Okay. Give him your business. Oh, that'll definitely hit.
No, the claws missed though.
He felt it. You bit into him.
How do I crit on the hit, but then the damage is so bad? It's so stupid.
This wolf charges up. Alright. I'll say the fire spreads a little bit. Because it was Harry's turn.
Oh, fuck you.
And proceeds to launch a cold breath at Covell and Bilbert. I need dex saves
Use
from both of
police. Uses
Well-
police.
you. It's fine. They haven't used it yet.
Oh
ever.
god. God damn it.
Oh my god, Covell.
Alright, so
But Covell's
Bilbert,
in the fire.
since you made the save, you take 0.
Covell's in
Covell,
the fire, so he's thawing, right?
he takes 17 cold damage. Actually, Bilbert, it doesn't reach you anyway. There you go. Goes launches his cold breath onto you.
My bear
Bilbert,
form is not nearly as handy as it used to be.
Performance not nearly.
So, how close do I have to be for my rapier and dagger?
up next to them.
I just want to say, Riley, you had
10
every
feet to throw a
opportunity
dagger.
to get back on the boat instead of charge up into combat.
But do you
I,
still,
uh,
do you
Wait for
still
you
have
guys.
your dagger since you gave
Yeah,
it
yeah.
to?
Yeah, because
Bilbert.
I gave him my regular one, not my dagger +1.
Bilbert, get on the boat.
First, I'm gonna if I were to jump on the back of Covell, does that get me close enough to hit with my rapier?
Yes, and you will not be in the fire
Okay.
since you're on the back.
Sorry,
of the
Covell. I'm jumping on your back.
I do want to let you know that I've done the jump on Covell's back several times, and it's always ended with me dying, I think. Just as a fair warning to you.
I'm doing it.
Alright.
doing it.
I
you
agree
need
with him. I
acrobatics?
think it's a great move. I was just letting you know what happens.
Do you need acrobatics?
Yeah, give me some acrobatics. You make it.
All right. I attack with my rapier.
Okay. Which one? Which wolf are you attacking? Left or right?
The front one and sneaky.
All right, cool.
I'm looking for my sneak.
Go ahead and do your sneak.
Yeah.
You can click on your icon and do class features.
Forgot. Yep.
There you go. Ooh, baby. And you slam your rapier right into its skull. And it drops down into the fire as it consumes the boat and the wolf.
And I use my magical whip
Mm-hmm.
on the other one.
With your offhand? Yep.
Yep.
All right, cool. So you don't actually, when you use your whip on your offhand, you don't get your ability score bonus.
Okay.
I'll make you an offhand whip attack.
Okay.
So instead of the plus 4 from your dex,
or something?
no, I got it. That's
Okay,
still
okay.
enough to drop it. I was just letting you know. Boom.
And then I'm gonna-
And your whip just lashes open the wolf's neck, and it starts bleeding out into the fire as it collapses
And then
down, and the fire starts to consume it.
I'm gonna use my extra movement to
Mm-hmm.
jump onto this oar
Okay.
and slide down it.
Down there, or down
Yep.
here.
Yep.
Slide down to the end into the water. Roll me
yeah, and
another
try to-
acrobatics
No,
check.
I'm gonna try to catch myself at the end there.
Okay, roll me. Yeah, I'll give it to you because that's a good move. Yep, you leap off of Covell and land on the oar and just slide down into almost the water, and you catch yourself on the end of the oar. It's beautiful. Grey Fear, you're up. Both the wolves are dead.
Yeah, they're dead. There's one more up there, but it seems like Covell. What's your HP at right now?
I mean, I
Never
can't-
mind,
He's
you're
hurt.
fine.
He's bleeding.
Yeah,
I'm out of here. Bye, guys. See you,
but
Richard.
I'm also a bear, so.
Oh, also, wait. As I'm leaving, I guess we'll have little Richard travel up and attack the one at the top.
What's Low Richard's speed?
Instantaneous spiritual movement.
Let me look.
That didn't sound made up at all.
That sounds like something Callan would come up with for his enemies.
As a bonus action, you can move the weapon up to 20 feet.
Yeah. See,
It's 20 feet.
I'm just leaving the boat. That's
Okay. Well, you can move him up 20 feet up to here.
all. No, it's fine.
Okay.
He's actually gonna
Well,
come with me for a little while.
All right, cool. So he was here, so he'll move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 right there, right there.
Mhm.
That's where he can move. All right, cool. This guy
He's dead.
is dead.
So is he.
This guy is also dead. The other one lets out a and moves to the end of the ship.
Was that a halberd?
Do you like that?
That was nice.
Who is
All right.
Thing?
Harry, you're up.
Halliburton.
I yell at Covell and say, "Why the fuck are you not on this ship yet?" I trust his ability to leap, and I go ahead and unattach us from the ship and begin to part ways with this vessel.
Okay. So I'll let you move it like 20 feet.
Yeah, we're staying at a distance that Covell can make a heroic leap onto our boat, but
Okay,
also,
cool.
already preparing the movement.
Covell, you're up.
Alright, I sprint back toward our boat and I leap. And just
Can you
when I think-
anamorph in midair
Wait,
into a
shut the
man?
fuck up, Jake!
Oh, sorry.
Jesus
Sorry.
Christ, what the fuck is wrong with you?
God damn it! I'm sorry. I ruined it.
You fucking ruined it.
I ruined it.
Damn it.
I ruined it.
I'm so
ruined it.
angry right now.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Anyway, so I jump off the boat and change back into a human and land.
Just say anamorph. Say anamorph.
No,
He
no.
leaps
Too
back.
fucking late, Jake.
Anamorph.
And he animorphs back into Covell. Covell, I need an athletics check from you to make sure you make the
I'm
jump.
sorry, Riley. I
man.
knew you were gonna say it. I'm sorry. I feel like such a
In
dick right now.
Since I jumped in bear form, I'm going to do it in bear form. Is that okay, Caitlin?
Yeah, that's fine. Woo!
I feel like a shitty friend.
Oh no! All right, there we go. Yeah, you make it on the end easily. No problem. He's dead. Bilbert, what you doing?
I'm gonna use my hand crossbow with the silk rope.
Oh. My wife just texted me and told me to stop cussing so loud.
Yeah, fucker. Keep it down.
I think it was more about the volume than the words.
She doesn't know. Leaping bear crashes through the hull of the boat.
Short
He
bow for
he
that.
leaped through the air and turned back into his human form midair. To be fair, though,
sounds
Covell probably
amazing.
weighs as much as a wolf.
I had a really epic explanation ready for it, and then Jake went and fucking ruined it.
Do I Batman up
you
onto the
jump
boat?
You jump onto the bow. It's beautiful.
Awesome.
All right, cool.
Guys, I'll be right back.
All right. So the wolf keeps howling. Goes, "Arr!" And through the mist, you see two.
Is he gonna leap on our boat?
One sec. One sec. I gotta find them.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
This is from Spate, by the way.
Oh god. I should have stayed a bear.
I've always thought a random encounter was supposed to be a little lighthearted fun and not two giants.
You guys are level 7 now. You can handle two giants. You see two
How can you-
Oh yeah!
two giants walking towards the stern of the boat. Towards you guys. And
How
maybe
deep's the
initiatives.
water?
Yeah, how deep is the water?
It's shallow enough that the giant boat is stuck. It's probably like, I don't know, 10 feet deep.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I
Okay.
forgot you ran aground.
And how tall are the giants?
The giants are like 30 feet tall.
Okay.
This is really bad for us.
So they're essentially up to their waist in water.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the giants are in the water then.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're wading out to you guys.
I don't.
It's
Okay,
like
I see
not
them
quite
now.
up to their. It's not quite up to their balls. You know, like when you get in the water and like it just touches your
Yeah.
balls just ever so slightly, and you're like, whoo! And then they recede into your abdomen. They haven't quite reached that point yet.
So based on what I've seen, there are sharks in the water. Correct.
There was a shark in the water about 8 hours back. Yes.
Can I bloody up some shark meat and send it out as far as possible to chum up the waters of the giants walking towards us?
Yes, you can.
Get some ankle
Now-
biters out there.
Your knowledge of fishing knows that chumming waters will not make a shark appear in like 10 seconds. They'll have to travel from wherever they are.
But there's already like death going on in the harbor, so I'm assuming sharks are kind of keyed into this location.
It's
I
mostly
think
just
now is a
burning
good
stuff.
time for now is a really good time for Trojan shark.
I agree. I totally agree.
Let's all jump in the shark and just like float ever so slightly and see what happens with these giants as they
Do
find.
you guys
their
really
boat
want a
on
Trojan
fire.
shark? I'm down. I'm down.
That's Trojan shark.
What's the worst thing that could
So
happen?
where it doesn't have a head, we keep the head underwater, just where they see the dorsal fin, right?
No,
And
no,
maybe
no,
they
no,
assume-
no.
Can't the giants already see us?
They're pretty far away.
Yes.
We snuck off.
They,
The
if you
giants
can see
can
them,
see
they
us?
can see you, for sure.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
so
Oh.
they're gonna see us. We try to all jump on top of the same shark.
I mean, you can
Obviously,
hide on
they
the
will.
ship, and maybe they won't see you, but they'll see the little ship.
So they'll
I think-
think, oh, get in the shark, boys.
I think they're too far away for a fireball. It's 150
Oh, they're within range, for sure.
of a fireball.
Oh, yeah, like, look.
Do you guys want to get in the shark and get
Well,
a
not
surprise
quite.
attack?
It sounds like we're not getting
You
cat.
can move
Yeah,
forward 10
they-
feet and get one off.
They can see us.
Yeah, they can see us, so they can see us getting into the shark.
He just said that they can see the boat, but not us.
Oh,
I
really?
said they can see the boat, but maybe not you.
Maybe.
That's a really ambiguous maybe.
Yeah.
It's
That
not
was-
an ambiguous maybe.
as
they
far
can
as
see
it's
us.
loaded.
Well, I mean, you guys aren't trying to be like you aren't being stealthy. Like there was a giant bear that leaped onto the ship and turned into a man and landed on the deck.
Yeah.
So I moved up to the thing on the ship, the ship penis,
Yep.
and
The penis.
the ship penis,
Japanese.
and we all know what's coming next.
Yeah. I think you can get all three of them in the same.
I'm about to
thing,
heal
too.
you.
Yeah, I would like to try that.
You can hit all three of them with your.
Yep,
With your
we
fireball.
do it.
All right.
Pretty weak
Dex.
damage from that fireball though.
I feel like you get a lot of red squares, Harry, in your spells.
Yeah,
It's fireball. It's like a quintessential spell of a wizard or a sorcerer, and it just is like
Ah, shit.
light up all the things. They do not have any. Okay.
Oh, now I roll a natural 20. Wild magic always gets the natural 20s.
Cat,
At least it's not one.
on the turn. I'm not on the turn order, by the way.
What?
Oh. Ooh.
Ooh, baby.
All I have is Cavell and Bilbert. All right, cool. Yeah, Grey Fury, roll your initiative for me. Descending. All right, cool.
It's a D100 if I hit it. I roll a D20 if I roll a 1.
So it's a D20
then I have to roll the
on a-
D100.
Yes. So if he rolls a 1 on the D20, that means wild magic happens, and then I have a chart that he rolls from, and random things happen. Oh, by the way, Harry, your hair has grown back from when
Okay,
it fell out.
that's
It grew
fine.
out. It grew back in like 24 hours.
He's
I wasn't
still
really
built,
all that worried about it.
built out of ass goblins, though, right?
Yeah. Cool. So the wolf charges up here. Right here,
that
just
turn
wolf's still
fire?
doing stuff?
Is he in fire? On
Nope.
fire?
He is
Fire?
not. If
Why?
anyone wants to see what? There's the giants. You can't actually see where the wolf is, so you don't
I
know what
don't
he's
like
doing.
that.
Great Fear, what you got?
Little Richard's still with me, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's up on the
He's
boat.
back on the boat.
He's back on the boat.
Yeah, you never moved him.
You moved him 20 feet.
I had said
down.
20 feet.
He was
Yeah.
following you
Can
as
I?
best as he could.
I can't see him on the map, so I don't know where he is exactly.
It's right here.
Okay. I guess we'll have him start moving towards the giants there. How far away are they?
There he is. He moved up here.
160 feet.
Yep. All right. What else are you doing, Cavell? Or I mean, Grey Fear?
Guess I'll shoot the longbow at him. At that
All
first
right.
boy.
All right. What's the range on your longbow?
Says
150 feet.
range 150 to 600 feet.
So let's see, 160. So it's just out of range, so you'll be at disadvantage. So I need you to roll it.
So
again.
it says 150 to 600 feet.
So 100 up to 150 feet is a normal attack.
Gotcha.
After
Gotcha.
150 feet up to 600 is at disadvantage.
Okay.
And make sure you add an arrow back after you do this attack.
Yeah. And so can I?
Just go ahead and click it again.
Yep.
There you go. Let me see. What's his armor class? I don't even remember. Alright, that misses.
Mm-hmm.
Speed. Okay. Save changes. There we go. Alright, yeah, that misses. Flies through the air. Does its best. Cavell, it's your turn now.
It is my turn now. I'm going to. Okay, I have a question.
Yes.
Can I cast spike growth on the ocean floor where the giants are going to walk toward us?
Yes, you can.
Okay. And I want it like, I guess, what's the 20-foot radius on a point? So I want it like
range on that 150. You want it like
it's just in
Where-
front of the
where
boat
are
where
you
they have to walk
casting
through it.
like right here?
5, 10, 20. So like right here or right here?
Oh, hang on.
Or
I
even
see.
like right here?
Okay.
The 20-foot radius, so I guess right here.
1 sec. I gotta get some. I think I'm buying some assets real quick because I don't want to find an icon. Okay, that didn't work. I'm putting them down. What's the radius? Is it a 20-foot radius or a 20-foot
20-foot radius.
Oh, so 40-foot diameter? Oh, that's a big boy. I'm trying to log in. We'll see. Give it to me. Pay now. Give me your. Give me
On a
your.
side note-
Star, get your game on. Go.
Hey now, you're a rock star. Get your show on. Get paid.
And
On a side note,
you update my source
the
story
icon
points
on
with
my
my level,
hat
Callan?
is
Yes.
the Japanese Giants, the Tokyo Giants symbol, their
Ooh.
logo. If you guys are ever concerned about who might be conspiring with the Giants here in this
Okay, just
this campaign,
Boom.
Is it-
Boom.
wow.
yep.
Sorry. It's
Quality.
loading on my screen. I'm sorry.
Wah, wah.
While we're waiting, fun fact:
So I'm drinking this,
spiders don't have nipples.
Orange vanilla seltzer. It's absolutely delicious.
Ooh.
Ah,
Here we go.
so
I got
good.
it.
Wow.
Apologize for that tomfoolery. Okay, Spike. Come to me. Oh god. There's so many assets to load. There's so many assets. Alright, so where did you want it, Riley?
Like right here, I think. 5, 10, 15. Yeah.
Klein Ivory has a really good question. He's asking if the water, considering its depth, would be difficult for the Giants, considering.
Yes, I am considering it difficult, but this is going to double it. Yes, Klein, you're correct.
Nice.
And it's 20-foot radius, correct?
Yeah, it's pretty big.
Well, how's that?
Should we
Is that big
advise
enough?
our boat buddies to sail the boat for them?
No, it's not actually big enough.
Well, okay. How's that?
Yes.
Is that better? Are you happy?
Yep,
Whoa.
I'm happy.
There you go. There's your spike growth. Ooh. Alright.
And since it's under the water, they can't see it, right?
Correct. I just have it there so you can see where it is.
No, that's fine. I was just curious. That's part of the spell. So they don't know it's there.
Do you want me to make it so they can't see it? Look. Boom.
No, it's fine. That's
Now
not
it's
what I'm worried
underwater.
about.
Look, it's underwater.
Oh, wow, that's
Whoa.
crazy how you did that, man.
He's
Oh,
an illusion.
Look at that. Harry fell out of the boat. Alright. Sirak goes to the back of the boat and cowers.
Good
And,
job, Sirak.
Fucking Sirak.
The woman with the beard, who was knocked unconscious, goes, These fuckers don't pay me enough for this, and just dives into the water and starts swimming away.
I hope she gets eaten by sharks.
All right, the giant's up at the top. It's his turn. Let me see. What's his speed? All right. He will go 1, 2, 3, 4. Moves forward and hurls a giant rock at you guys. Specifically at whoever's in the front. Is it Harry? It's Harry. But he misses, and the rock goes and splashes right next to you.
I moon him.
Bilbert.
I like it. So do you know what my range is on those hand crossbows by any chance? 60, is that right?
For which one? I'm sorry.
The hand crossbow?
What's
I believe
the
it's
range
60.
on
I
it?
can't.
You can just click
I
it
don't-
and it'll say.
They're still not listed on here for some reason.
I will tell you in a second.
Sorry.
No, that's fine. Hand crossbow. Somebody in chat beats me to it. You get 100 gold. Oh, too late. It's 30 feet and 120 maximum range.
Okay. Alright. I'm gonna go for the ore right here.
Mm-hmm.
This is actually a little closer.
Oh, to like reel yourself in?
Yeah, I'm trying to get closer.
The max on that is 60, because that's all the longer your rope that you have to tied to.
Okay, so that gives me 55 here. So I'm gonna try to attach myself to this ore.
Okay.
With the silk string. What do you need? The short?
Do your hand crossbow.
I don't have it.
Oh, do you not
That's
have
what I
it?
was saying. No.
Do a ranged attack. Short bow is good.
Okay. That's what I've been using for it.
We'll make sure to add it after this.
All right.
Yeah, that'll hit a stationary ore, no problem. You can reel yourself in.
Awesome. So I will go here.
Yep, there you go. And that's going to be your action, I think.
Yeah, that's fine.
You can move, but the shooting of that hand crossbow is going to be your action.
Don't want to move. The boat's on fire right there.
Yeah. Speaking of which, oh yeah. All right, so this giant, upon seeing a small halfling fly towards him and is an easier target, moves forward 20 feet. Let me move up so that people can see. And he is going to hurl a rock at you. Does that hit you? No, it does not, right? Your armor class isn't 25, right?
Armor class is 15.
That's what I thought. Okay. Boom. Alright. He misses you as a big boulder just splashes right next to you down there. Almost hitting you. Like, I mean, it missed you by maybe a foot.
It didn't put a hole in the side of their ship? That's a shame.
Nope, it didn't hit the ship. It landed here.
Alright.
Either way, it doesn't matter because their ship is basically toast at this point. The guard says, "Wait for me," and dives in after the bearded lady who's swimming away.
Worthless fucks.
Harry, you're up.
I say they haven't even seen my final form as I Super Saiyan my sorcery points away to cast yet another fireball.
So to give you mechanically, that rock would have killed that guy who just dove in the water 3 times over. So
Yeah,
they're not... Okay. If you're wondering why they're fleeing like big wusses, it's because they're big wusses.
So what you're saying is I shouldn't be up there?
No, I mean, you can take a hit way better than these, like, commoners.
It's gonna use police me, but I used my sorcery points.
Okay, great. And you're casting on those two, I guess?
Can I hit the wolf as well? I can't see the wolf, but
I
don't know where he's standing on the boat.
No, you cannot. You can only hit those two. You can only hit the two
You know
giants.
where's the wolf at?
He's right down here.
Can you
Way
mark
down
him for
here.
me?
Yeah, I'm clicking it. I'm trying to.
Where?
He's right here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're probably right then. All right, that's fine. Go for
He's
the
way
two
down
giants.
here. All right, cool. Dex save. Dex save. Neither of them make it. Taking 34 points. As your fireball consumes them both in flames and steam starts rising from the sea. Where your fireball is evaporating all the water. Meanwhile... Oh, how far away is Bilbert? And what's the speed on him?
Bilbert, no!
Oh, beautiful. A wolf leaps out.
Oh wait.
Do I get attack of opportunity or anything?
Nope, he's coming right at you. If he's leaving,
Yeah,
he'll
Right
get
next
an
to
attack.
you.
Oh, Harry. Roll me a D100, please.
Oh, fuck.
Oh shit!
70 is a good number, right?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh shit! Wait, did that wolf just land in the water?
Not yet, but he will.
Also,
Well,
let him be.
well,
Let him stay distracted.
70. Let's see what happens. 1 to 70. God, these tables are loading.
The world implodes.
Come on,
Game is
unicorn! Come on, unicorn!
There were no
Each-
powder kegs in the hold.
Each creature
Queen
within
Ivory.
30 feet of you becomes invisible for the next minute.
You're
The
welcome,
invisibility
everyone.
ends when you attack or cast a spell. It doesn't work on you, but the rest of them are invisible.
You're welcome, everyone. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you.
All
I'll
right,
be
then.
here all night. Be here all night.
What's a good invisibility? We'll do that. That means you're invisible. How far are these guys? He's invisible. And how far is this girl? Alright, cool. So yeah, those three turn invisible. But anyway, the wolf dives at you, Bilbert. And proceeds to try and bite you as it flies through the air. Missing horribly and catching its chin on the oar. Knocks its head up and it falls down into the water. And I'm going to put a blue dot on it so you know it's in the water swimming. Greyfear, it's your turn.
All right. Where is Little Richard at in relation to things?
Little
I can't
Richard
see it
is
there.
right here.
Okay. I guess for my bonus action, I'll have him move towards the wolf.
Okay? He's right here now.
Okay. And I'm gonna jump up here on the side of the boat,
Okay.
if that counts.
Yeah, I'll give you
And-
like dancing on the little edge of the boat.
Yeah, I'm an elf. I'm pulling the Legolas thing,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna shoot another longbow at that closest big boy. Let me grab that.
On the Winter Wolf.
Yeah.
Okay, beautiful. 60-foot range. That'll hit. Yeah, that'll definitely hit. As he's like doggy paddling in the water.
Yeah, he's kind of ripped right now.
Cavell, you're up.
I still don't think I can do very much.
Also, you're not invisible anymore, Greyfear,
Oh,
because you attacked.
Can I hold my turn?
Yes, you can.
I want to hold my turn, yeah.
Okay, Sirak continues to hide in the back. The bandit and the guard, they're just going to act together from now and continue to swim away. This frost giant is going to move forward and hurls a rock at Bilbert.
I
that
still don't
picks
know
up-
why he went up there. Is he invisible still? No, he's not.
yeah.
Bilbert was never invisible and
Okay.
misses
Well,
He's too far away.
He wasn't close enough to you.
horribly. It just swings by you, Bilbert, and lands over here. Psh. Bilbert, you're up. What you got?
What you can do, boy?
Sorry, I just realized that was mute.
I just realized my name was Bilbert.
I was gonna attack the fucking giant, but Harry's making me feel bad, so I'll come back.
No, maybe attack the wolf that's almost dead in front of you.
It's gonna die on its own, right?
No, not unless you stab it some more.
I'm gonna hit it with my rapier.
Okay.
Sneak attack.
Because currently the wolf is just your problem, but if you come back to us, then it's going to be everyone's problem.
Alright, so 25 should do it.
Yep.
I'm assuming.
22.
And then I'm gonna use...
Yeah.
Isn't it 9 plus 16?
Oh, you're doing damage. Gotcha. I was talking about the attack.
Oh,
Yep, that'll hurt him. He's bloodied. For
he's
some
not
reason,
dead?
No, he's not dead.
Alright, then I'll use my dagger +1 offhand.
Yep.
Does that 3 do it?
Nope, he's still bloodied. There's
Fuck.
lots of blood emanating from him in
Alright,
the water.
then I guess I can't use my crossbow now, so
Correct.
I'll just hang out.
Just balancing on a oar.
On an oar.
Stabbing
just hanging
a
out.
big old white wolf. Alright, this guy is going to 1, 2, 3. Move forward. Giant progresses. And will hurl another rocket. Bilbert, who's killing his prized wolf. And will hit you.
Whoa.
For
I can't get my thing. I can't get my, where'd my macros go? Oh, there they are. I'm
you
gonna
go.
do my
47. You're
uncanny
doing.
dodge.
Alright, so you only take 24 points of damage.
God damn.
As a rock collides into you, almost knocking you off of the oar.
Ooh.
In fact, Bilbert, I need a dex save from you, since you're precariously positioned on that oar.
Right?
Alright, you're fine. You're still standing on the oar. Alright, Harry. It's your turn.
Oh, guys, I have some bad news. I am out of fireball.
Technically, it was my turn. I held my turn, but I can't do anything anyway.
But what I do have plenty of is fire. Still. So.
Oh, hey, actually, Catlin,
Yeah.
I held my turn. It should be my turn.
Oh, yes.
No.
Go, Covell.
The closest giant I'm going to shoot my longbow at.
Okay.
But I forgot I had it. And I missed.
You missed.
Never mind.
And you're no longer
Right.
invisible.
It's okay. Jake, now you have my permission to go.
Harry, it's your turn.
I'm going to Scorching Ray the closest giant. All 3 on him.
Okay. This guy up here.
Yes.
Okay.
First.
That misses.
Second.
That misses.
Third.
Damn.
That hits. They go by his big old giant noggin. And the third one
Alright.
finally hits dead center in his chest. This wolf looks up as it's doggy paddling and just releases a cold breath. I know it says Eustace Police, but he has it.
Mm-hmm.
And Bilbert, I need you to roll a dex saving throw. You do just fine. It doesn't damage you at all because you have evasion.
I spit on it.
Great Fear, it's your turn.
Let's attack the wolf with Little Richard, because I know he's close enough to move and
Yep.
swing.
He moves up here.
Thank you, Grey Fear.
You're
There's
welcome.
little Richard right there.
And I will just go.
You can
And
just
he's-
cast it again and add it back
Yeah.
for his attack. Yep. That hits, and little Richard ends the wolf's miserable life as it drops and starts floating motionlessly and lets the tide start carrying it away.
Bye bye, wolf. And then I got 160.
You got a ways up. But you can hit him.
I think I have enough distance to shoot him with the longbow now that I've moved up a little bit.
Alright.
And then I'll let one fly.
That'll hit. Boom. He's looking like he's feeling rough after that shot. He's bloodied. Sarah continues to cower. She continues to swim away. This boy is going to 1, 2, 3 move down and hurls a rock at Bilbert. He's the only one.
I got skipped. Just so you know.
You got
Yeah,
skipped.
because you held.
I held a last time, but yeah.
When you hold, your action goes to that turn from now on.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
My
So
bad.
when you hold, it's just like you're like I hold till after Harry, and then you'll be after Harry from then on.
Okay.
So Frost Giant hurls a rock, misses Bilbert Babby. Bilbert got two big boys.
Come here.
I wipe the poop out of my pants, and I
This is spreading.
Click on that.
I forgot.
I use. Yeah, there's nothing I can do up there anymore. I use the hand crossbow to go back to the
God,
boat.
I wish I was level 4 druid. That would be awesome. Turn to a giant octopus and go fuck these things up.
Actually, Kat, if I use the hand crossbow, do I still have a melee or another throwing?
No.
No. Okay, then I'm
Yeah,
gonna use
your
the hand
range is
crossbow to GTFO
Okay.
and get back on the boat. Hopefully.
All right. Yeah, that'll hit, and you go land right back.
Oh boy.
You're back at the boat, like a cute little boy.
Welcome back, dude.
Cute little good boy.
I'm glad you made it.
Thank you.
All right.
Thanks for all the help, guys.
Hey, no worries. We all make bad choices. Sometimes.
Here we go.
I tried to
Giant.
jump on a shark earlier today.
What's the range on this?
Why is everything that's about him?
Giant moves forward, throws another rock
What
at
other
you
way
guys.
to check the
But
cloaca?
he's at disadvantage. Whoever's in the front, so he's attacking. It's Harry. But he misses Harry because Harry's got that mage armor.
I got to mage armor. I mean, he missed anyways because I have a 12 AC base, but you know.
He continues to swim away. Yeah, it's true. Covell, now it's your turn.
Now it's my turn. That's right. Recognize. I can't really do anything because I'm a melee-based character, so I'm going to
Throw something at it.
shoot my longbow at it.
Okay.
Okay.
We don't have
Close-
anybody
close.
left who could sail the boat, do we?
I can steal the goddamn boat.
That will hit. Absolutely. The closest one?
Yep.
Alright, yeah, your arrow launches straight into him. And he takes 6 points of piercing damage as your tiny little arrow lodges yourself into his skin. Harry, you're up.
Ooh, I'm going to Scorching Ray. That first giant that's the most hurt. This one.
That'll hit him. Are you doing all three on him or what?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yep, that'll hit. And
I'm going to
nope.
use Inspired on my last one, where I was inspired from the shark to...
Yep. All three of those will hit. 12... 20 damage. Boom, he's feeling it. And you are no longer inspired. Boop. 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 Let's get rid of that. Boop. Alright. The wolf is dead, so he doesn't have a turn. Gravefear, it's your turn.
Little Richard.
Little Richard's gonna jump up from the wolf baby and then go towards the big daddy.
Yep, he can make it
And
right there.
slash him.
All right,
Give me
go
1
ahead
second.
and do your little Richard.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that. I can do a little dance. Little Richard slash.
Yeah, that'll hit for sure. He felt that one. Sirac continues to
sorry.
hide.
I still get to shoot a longbow, my dude.
Oh yeah.
And the longbow shot goes off.
Boom. That'll also
Oh,
hit.
nice.
Boom. Lands on him. Bilbert.
Still
You're up.
alive?
That's
I use another fire arrow
Okay.
on that guy.
With your short bow.
Yeah, with my short bow.
All right. You will be at disadvantage.
You'll
This is
be at
beyond the
disadvantage.
beyond the 60-foot range of the short bow. Oh, sorry, it's 80. You're not at disadvantage. You're fine. And that will hit as well.
And then a D6. Oh,
Nice.
take it.
Boom. He's still standing.
Oh my goodness.
Giant guy.
That
Giant
guy.
up here yells out, "My brothers will avenge me!" And he launches a huge rock, not at you guys, but at the actual ship you're sailing. And hits it. And it launches and completely takes out the mast and the back half of your boat. Just blasting it over.
That's an unfortunate thing he just did.
It is. Let me. I'll draw it
That's
out.
pretty smart. Pretty smart, but unfortunate.
Like, all this is taking some damage. That's
Guess we're
pretty terrible.
Getting up on that burning boat then, huh?
Nope.
Swimming?
We're sharking it.
You're not that far
Alright.
out, so.
Now it's time for the show.
Yeah, now we shark it. I like it.
Alright, I'm just drawing where the damage mostly is. Took out. Like, that much has been damaged. It's not sinking, but it has pretty much been taken out.
Unsaleable is what some would say.
Yes, there is no sail anymore. It's actually more like that. Alright. Covell, you're up.
Do it.
So the boat's sinking.
Grab the rock and throw it back at them.
I don't
It's
think
not
I'm that
quite-
strong.
The boat is not sinking. It is just taking over the. Is taking out the top deck and the mast.
It has
Okay.
turned from a boat into a raft, more or less.
Yes,
Yeah.
basically.
How's their boat looking?
Oh,
That's
it
why
is
there's
like
always
almost
paddles
completely
around.
consumed in fire.
Okay. Well, I'm going to get a shot off with my longbow.
You can see the like outline of the fire like right here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I see it now. Alright, so I shoot the guy closest to me.
You know what?
Got him.
Since you guys are nothing on the boat is of interest, I'll do that so you can see how the fire is
Okay.
progressing.
There we go.
It's in good shape.
So, alright, so I shot the giant
Oh,
closest
oh.
to me.
That's a beautiful Viking funeral if I've ever seen one.
Yeah. All right.
And
so you're shooting
after
this
that, yeah, how far are we from the shore?
guy. That'll hit him.
How
You
far are we
are-
from the shore?
maybe 100 yards, couple hundred yards.
Okay. I'm going, oh yeah, I'm just going to kind of dive off and start swimming back toward the shore.
Yes, you can. You can swim at half the rate you can run.
Okay. But how far can I jump to dive?
You should just grab one of the
I'll give
oars
you,
off
I'll
of the
give
big
you
boat, my
10
dude.
feet and then 10 feet of swimming.
Okay. So that's what I do. What'd you say, Chris?
I was just saying maybe we should grab some oars off of the big boat and before we jump in the water because we still have one unhurt giant to deal with
Well, we need oars.
to paddle our new raft.
I'm going to head
So
toward the
keep
shore.
in mind,
Can I-
these oars are about 30 feet long.
No, I
Yeah.
know, but half of
And
them
they
are
weigh,
burned
like-
off now. So
I
now
think
they're
we're probably gonna end up going to shore after it's all said and done.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right,
Alright.
that's it for me.
Harry, you're up. Also,
Okay.
Covell, these guys can walk in water faster than you can swim.
Right, but they had to walk through my spikes to get to me, and that would slow them down even more.
That's true.
But aren't the spikes in between us and the shore?
I'm going to Scorching
Sure.
Ray.
Is shore behind them?
again.
Shore is behind them. They came from shore.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
You can return to your whence you came, if you
Oh,
would
God
like.
damn it.
I'm going to Scorching Ray again. The first one on, or the first two on the damaged guy, and the last one on the other guy.
Okay.
You boy.
Okay, first one to him.
Yep.
Second one to him.
Both of those hit and drop him in, and he just falls into the water, and you see
Nice.
Nice, dude.
his frost giant body floating.
And last one to the bad guy.
Okay. That will hit as well. He's still looking in pretty good shape. Let's go to Covell real quick before we go to Great Fear. Covell, what do you want to
Yeah,
do?
I
Just
just-
run to the back of the ship?
Yeah, I'm kind of like taking shoulder behind the boulder. Just trying not to get. I know they're gonna throw a rock at us again. So.
Alright, Great Fear, what you got?
I think little Richard can make the journey to the big boy.
He can only move 20 feet, correct?
Oh, rip. That's right, 20
He
feet.
can move right
So
here.
we'll move him up. Yeah, move him on up.
Alright.
And I don't think my range is. Oh, I think I could shoot at him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm pulling up my old longbow
Heavy.
because I never really put it away.
Alright. That'll
Shooting
hit.
him. You boy.
He's feeling rough after that shot. Serac continues to cower at the back of the boat with Covell. This giant one
I'm not cowering.
moves up next to his brethren.
I'm simply biding
Does
my
little
time.
Richard get an attack of opportunity?
No, he doesn't.
What?
Because you have to use your bonus action. Hang on, let me see. Spiritual weapon attack of opportunity 5e. Let's see what the forums say. It does not flank, nor does it get attack of opportunities. It is a spell, not a weapon. Think of it as an ongoing magic missile, or better yet, the cleric's flaming sphere. It is not a
Gotcha.
summon spell. There you go.
I didn't try, guys. Sorry.
No, that's fine. I've always wondered too, and you mentioned that, and I was like, let's double check. So, he takes a big rock and hurls it at the man on the front of the mast, which is Harry. And
Yes.
Harry, you take 27 points of damage as a huge boulder just goes poof, and I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. Or strength, your choice.
That is why I went behind the boat. Behind the rock.
Don't cower now, boys. We've got him.
Alright. You get knocked into the water
Okay.
as the boulder just blasts you off the end of that little shaft at the tip. Just the
The
tip.
shippiness is what I called it.
The shipiness.
The tip of the shaft of
Yep.
the shippiness?
You're a wetman now. All right.
Once you were a
Bilbert,
seaman.
you're up.
As long as I'm within 120 feet, I can go for the hand crossbow, right? Is that what it was?
Yes, you'll be at disadvantage.
Okay.
Now 60 feet is your limit for the rope to pull you in,
Oh, okay.
because that's how longer your rope is.
But, all right. I'm doing short bow.
Okay. On this boy up here.
Yeah.
Oh, by
Yeah.
the way, this spreads after Harry's turn.
Right. Shit.
Woo! That misses.
Yep.
He's dead, so he doesn't get a turn. Covell, it's your turn now.
Okay. I'm gonna peek out from behind the boulder and get a longbow shot on the giant.
Okay, let me see. That will hit. Boom. Alright,
Why are giants so hard to kill?
He's not even gonna make it to my spikes. I use them for
Big and
nothing.
dumb.
you're up.
Harry is going to cast magic missile at that giant.
Okay. Boom. As a first level? Yes. So 3 of them. One more?
Still 3, even though I leveled.
Yeah, you have to cast it as a higher level spell to get the more.
Okay.
Yep. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
That's still not bad.
Boom. All 3 of the blasts go pew pew into his chest. That's the sound they make. Pew pew. Greyfear, you're up.
Little Richard takes a big swipe at this bad boy
Okay.
and hits him just a little.
Yep. Takes 4 points of damage.
Let me-
Just a little prick.
Whoops, that's not the right number. And then I'm pulling out another arrow to shoot off.
That will hit as well. Oops.
It's gonna right there.
Boom. That's a good hit. He felt that one. Sirak continues to cower. Frost Giant.
What a
Greyfear.
nice guy.
He looks at you and hurls a rock straight at you.
And I look back at him and say, "Fuck you, bro!"
And it works
Eat it.
because he misses. 1, 2, 3. And he moves up.
Fucking giants are pussies. Shoot.
Bilbert,
Mm.
you're up. Giant is progressing.
All right. So the fire on this boat, is that down the edges and everything, or is that just
it's
on
mostly
the top?
just the top of the boat. Like the whole deck is on fire, and it's spreading.
Good there. All right, guys, I'm going for it. I'm gonna apologize in advance.
What are you doing?
Okay. Being a
Shoot
hero.
at him, dude.
I'm
Oh
gonna,
yeah, you can
I'm
reach him.
using my hand crossbow to try and I'm aiming for his face.
Oh, nice.
Reeling in.
Oh, nice.
Okay, that'll hit.
All right, I'm going in. Do I get an attack then?
So that does damage when you attack him.
it?
So that's your attack and
am I
your
just-
movement.
Clutching his face right now then?
Yeah, you got a
Okay.
hold of him.
All
You're
right.
like anchored into him, like
All right.
hanging off him, like Shadow of the Colossus style.
Am I on his face?
You can be on his face. Is that where you
I
want
would
to be?
like to be on his. Yeah, right on his face.
All right, so you're on his
Like
face.
holding his mustache.
All right, you got a hold of his mustache. Your
You got the
arrow's,
literal
like stuck in
mustache
the bridge of his
ride.
nose. Covell, you're up.
I'm up. I'm going to shoot at him with the longbow. Hopefully not hit Bilbert.
Okay.
Well, now that you said it, it's definitely going to happen.
All right.
It'll only
that
be 2
hits.
damage. I'll be all right.
Bilbert. I'm just kidding. That nails the giant. You're good to go. That'll make some contact. Harry, it's your turn. You're in the water
Ooh.
swimming.
Magic missile.
All right, beautiful. Go ahead and do it a few more times.
Nice.
There's some 12 more
Yep,
damage coming
12
out at him.
damage. Boom. He's feeling rough. Greyfear, it's your turn.
All right. Little Richard's gonna come down and give him a swipe.
Okay. Boop. That will do it. All right. Oh, that will not hit. I'm sorry. Just
Yep.
realized it was a 12.
And then I'm shooting off one more arrow.
Mhm.
The lucky arrow. That is terrible.
It's not that lucky. Sirak continues to
Oh
cower
my
in the
God.
back, clutching his dagger. The Frost Giant
Sorry, Bilbert.
takes his, in his fury,
alright.
just takes his club from his back and just swings it straight at his face. or I'm sorry, his great axe, and just swings it straight at his face. At you, Bilbert. It's a straight attack. He misses you. And lands it straight into his face. And it splits his skull in twain. And he falls into the water. Dead. And you guys have defeated.
Nice. Woo! Really hoping for that final kill. Damn.
I wasted my spike spell for nothing.
Nah, it would have made a difference had they kept coming.
I know, but they didn't.
But yeah, so you guys have defeated some of the frost giants. It still sounds like there's a lot of chaos going on in the city.
Also, our wizard.
Your
Count all
ship,
those
I'm
ores.
sorry, our
your ship
sorcerer
is
has no
crippled.
more fireballs.
3, 4, 5,
Your
6.
ship
We're
is
gonna have to take a
crippled.
nap on the boat before we go to shore.
You can certainly try to take a nap on the boat before you go ashore. But yeah, I think that's where we're going to leave it tonight. I'm sorry I'm cutting it early, but my mother-in-law is in, and she is staying in this guest room that I'm currently streaming in, and she's been gracious enough to let me stream. So
Happy holidays.
we're going to call it there tonight. Tomorrow, tune in. It's going to be something a little different. Well, the same as D&D, but we're doing some viewer D&D with Eevee, many-sided dice. Dragon's gonna be there. Spacer's gonna be there. Skittles is gonna be there. It's gonna be a good time. We're doing a one-off adventure. It's a one-time only thing.
Are you turning random encounters and scare commands on for some of
No random
Literally.
encounters, but scares will be in full effect.
For
For everyone?
then?
If you guys are good little boys for the next 21 hours, I might turn scares on for you guys.
I'm not tuning in. To look
I can't make any promises.
So yeah, come check that out. Also, I'm sure you've seen Mr. Lootbot spamming it. Coming up in December, we're gonna all of our donations and subscriptions and everything. We are gonna be donating to the Serious Fun Network. They're a really cool children's network for kids with disabilities. They do this camp to let them do things that they normally wouldn't be able to, given their conditions. They give them high quality medical care, awesome experiences they would never be able to do without this kind of support. So we'll be donating to them. I'll do a big thing at the end of the month and show you everything all the donations we made, and I'll do the donation. We've got agreements from some of our companies. They're going to match our donations, so it's going to be pretty cool. But yeah. So we'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully, 8:30. Some more D&D action with some of our viewers. Crouton Quest. Oh, thanks for the follow, Klein.
Oh,
thanks, Klein.
Klein
Thank
Ivory.
you.
Appreciate it. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. But have a good night, guys. Thanks for hanging out. It's been fun.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We'll see
Bye,
you all next time.
everyone. Have a
good night.
Turkey day.
See you.
Bye-bye. Oh, yeah, and have a good turkey day. Bye-bye. Oh, I love you so much.
Now hear ye, oh you rascals, with your bellies full of pie, and listen to this tale of old where the heroes won't be high. Hey, he's the master of concealment and an adept at disguise, which he uses when he's seeking past his husband wants to lie. He's slain many a villain, be a dragon, buff or wizard. He's looted chests of all the best of treasures he could find. He's the undefeated champion of adventure, war and passion, and he sings this song as he goes along with a fiddle and a pipe. The grass is green, the air is clean, a sweet lass by my side. There ain't no fun in looking so as trees are on behind. The world is full of monsters, foul, but they ain't here at the time. So let your rocks propose a toast to these drunken friends of mine. A hero journey far and wide, but it riches, gold and magic. But he never found a true love song, and it made him sad and tired.
Mademoiselle Molly was walking, he was shot as he was singing.
And I made a fan from over there with a bow, and she was mine. She She apologized profusely, said she thought he was a quarrel, and she carried Tim to the nearest inn where she nursed him back to life. Well, they fell in love directly, and she married him that night. So they're happy now, they got me up a song about their time. The grass is green, the air is clean, the sweet lass by my side. There ain't nobody looking, so I squeeze her up behind.